I'm in the wrong outfit again.
Oh no!
Hello.
That's okay. We like the pink. We like the pink. Hello, Canadian Lucifer. Hello, Mason. Hello, Flair.
And the last
Why
thing,
have
Mars,
you
is the
gathered us here
Discord
today,
thing.
Flair?
Lovely. Allie,
Oh, yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already been spamming their socials, honestly.
Hello,
I don't know
Canadian
if that does
Lucifer
anything.
and
It makes my brain
Mason.
think that it does something, honestly.
And Flair and Allie, hello.
Hello,
Unfortunately, we won't be starting with comic immediately because I have some shit to finish. Because
guys, it's a secret making time.
it's a secret making time. Hopefully, I will be
We
done
unlocked it.
before stream is done, so I can do comic shit. Because I do need to do comic shit. But we can certainly still talk about comic shit. But guys,
Hell
if you're
yeah.
watching the little art thing, you're getting secret view of one of the thumbnails that I did that hasn't even been posted in the Discord yet.
Legas.
Crazy.
So many nice.
So many secrets indeed.
Or does got thousands of things to do.
Or he's got too many things. I'm gonna admit, I will never do a project that is not a zine that has check-ins ever again. I'm gonna be honest. It's not how I work. You know, like it's not, I'm gonna be completely honest. I work best when there's a deadline for the end, not a deadline for the middle. You know?
In the middle. And then halfway through the
Furry
middle.
Pain was not on the bingo card. He's a bear because he's got big paws.
Badum.
I will say, the Dylan last time on Ace 2 is unhinged. So.
Well, now I'm extra curious.
Well, technically, I will say I love the suspiciously shaped, necklace-shaped lump in Feeney's throat thumbnail.
I do too.
An insane amount. I love
It's
him
just
so much.
good. It's just
Thank
so
you, Paper
damn
Demon,
good.
for getting me to finally have a fucking chibi style, apparently.
I love that Paper Demon has just pushed the both of us to be like, all right, lock in with our styles.
Oh, music might be overlapping. You are correct, it is.
Uh-oh.
My apologies. That was a me problem. I fixed it.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you, Allie. Are you concerned if it wasn't
Appreciated.
unhinged? Yeah. Dylan is quite
true.
the unhinged man.
Let me get out of top chat and go to live chat. There we go. Much better.
Oh my
Oof.
goodness.
But I feel you about the work, Ori. They
Yep.
they emailed us today. Not only do I have 3 annual meetings when we come back from February break, so I have to get those reports done by Monday. So we are scrambling this week to get the data we need. There's a 4th one, and then they sent out an email today. By the way, progress reports for your private pay clients are due, and I'm like, crap! I totally forgot about that.
Oof.
Ah! So, I got
Yeah.
my work cut out for me. I'm honestly debating if I do it right now. 'Cause it's mostly just copy pasting data, to be honest.
Right, Allie?
And I want
They
to be
say
a
so
little
much.
kind to myself. But I also really want to work on my fic.
They say so much about her personality, her character, indeed.
They do.
And Dylan, they're Dylan approved.
We did it!
I finally drew him
We got
big
them
enough for
Dylan
him.
approved.
Which, yes, is a feat.
How many thumbnails did it take for you to draw them big enough for him, though?
Oh,
Like,
I
how
don't know.
many attempts?
She hasn't been in that many thumbnails, so it's not like I've drawn
Oh,
Mia
so
that much.
You just never got enough practice with her
well,
personality.
I'm
to
gonna
make it
say I'm not,
as
but I'm not
big as
only
it is.
concluding Mia. I'm saying ever.
Ooh.
I don't think I've
Okay,
ever
well,
drawn them.
That's a different story.
big
That
enough
changes
for him.
the metrics. That changes the metrics.
The real achievement, indeed. Ugh.
That is the goal.
It is indeed the goal. Whoops.
I love the Phoenix ate the necklace thumbnail.
I love it so much. I'm kind of incredibly obsessed with the Phoenix ate the necklace. It's
glass, gargle, gravel. I didn't get to read the third one before it disappeared.
Gulp cactus, I believe.
Gulp cactus. Oh no!
The choices. What lovely
Phoenix!
choices.
Oh no!
So many decisions.
My favorite boy, Allie, I do like Hotson a lot. Really thinking about it, though, I think Sinnet is my favorite.
Mars is a Sinnet fan.
I love Sinnet quite a bit. I
Can
love
you believe
thinking
it?
about their backstory. I love writing for them. I love all the boys. I do love Sinnet a little bit more, though. I don't know. Sinnet's just that right
Me
balance
covering
of,
Milano's ears.
He's smart at times, like he has that quiet smartness about him, but then he also has those like, I can be really outgoing. They're an ambivert, definitely. Is that the word, ambivert?
I think that is the word you were looking for.
Introvert,
yes.
extrovert, ambivert. Is that it?
I'm 90%
Yeah.
sure.
Like they flip flop between it, and I love it. I think I also just relate because when Ori and I were first discussing Sinnet's conception, we were like, okay, Sinnet needs the customer service smile. And I was like, done! I can write that! I have been in customer service, and boy, have I had to smile through a lot of pain. Oh, do I relate to Sinnet a little bit?
Probably.
A bit. It's more likely than you would think. The last boy to be conceived. If we're talking in the art department, I think Avrit was the last one. If we're talking in terms of backstory, I think it was Aster.
Aster had the least fleshed out backstory for the longest time, definitely.
I always feel like he was the last because it took us a while to really nail down his motive.
He always had like a vague idea of like the vibes.
He was running on vibes for a long while.
But the like specifics definitely came around last compared to the rest of them. Design, it's really hard to identify. I mean, technically it is Everett, I think. It's really weird
about the main
to nail down. Yeah, it's really weird to nail down because, like...
It's interesting because we were working on them simultaneously.
A lot of things happened kind of, like, in weird batches. And so it's like, I'm trying... what I'm trying to recall is I know that... Obviously, it was always Milano Hotson first, without question. But, after that, I know that there is a piece that has Sinnet, Ferrix, and Aster as designs, but Avrit's the only one who got a character, like a reference sheet originally, besides Hotson and Milano. There's like a trilogy of reference sheets, and Avrit has one of those. So it's like a kind of, it's like a weird timeline. I think it is Avrit, but they're all so close.
Very hard to nail down, especially character-wise, because he is so stoic and he is so quiet. And honestly, that is one of my favorite archetypes. I love the characters who seem very stoic, very quiet, but then there's a whole other layer underneath everything going on there. Like that's one of my favorite tropes because you could do a lot dramatically with that. You could do a lot emotionally with that, which I feel like eventually is what we worked to with Aster, mostly because I wanted it to be. It just took a while to refine.
There's also the level of
that Aster was going to be like a big brother to the group, and the obvious, jumping point from that was, well, he was a big brother in his home life, in his family life. Then we had to nail down, like, what were the family dynamics? How did everything work way back when, before he joined the crew? And that that took some hashing out.
There's always the level of like, and I think this will always be the case because I feel like working any other way just kind of is not the vibe, in my opinion. Where it's like we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right? Like there's a level of, okay, we have general character ideas, right? So we can flesh out what they do and how they work and where we're gonna go with them. But going into like hard specifics is kind of like on a need to know.
I would say when it comes to planning our stories, there's two archetypes when it comes to how creators plan their projects. And the two camps they fall into are architects and gardeners. And I liken us, especially in later planning, to the gardeners, where it's like you said, Ori, like we'll cross that bridge where we come to it. And very often it does happen where we get to a point and it's like, well, how's this supposed to work? Oh, wait a second. Here's something we laid out back in this chapter, or that we planned to happen, the backstory that can relate to this moment. So that's kind of what the gardener structure of creating is you have these little seeds planted, and then you take them later on and flesh them out. You do something with them. Whereas the architect style of creating is a bit more rigid, where it's like, here's what happens here, here's what happens here, it's gonna relate to this, like boom, boom, boom on a diagram. Which I do think we do to a degree, because I do argue that you need to have some idea where your story is going. If not, you're going to end up with the newer Star Wars movies, and no one wants that.
I think it's very important to have a roadmap, an outline of a lot of things, and like a general concept in a lot of places. But I think that a lot of people
is a really good analogy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get hung up on specifics.
To point B
when they don't need to.
And then it's like, well, if we stop at this restaurant here, then that's where we'll stop. If we stop at this museum here, that's where we'll go. Oh no, this one was closed. We go this direction. It really is like a roadmap.
Because I think a lot of people, like how we talk about like world building, right? While we enjoy the worlds that we create as they, matter to how the characters interact, because the goal is not to build a world, the goal is to tell a character's story.
To watch the characters grow.
Yeah, and because of that, I find it makes it so that you can get hung up on it if you don't sort of let yourself be like, hand wave some world stuff that doesn't immediately matter. And if it does end up mattering, you can figure it out. What I do think is necessary for that, though, is a fair amount of notes in a way to keep track.
Absolutely.
Because if you are trying to do that, and you're going to hand wave stuff, you do need to have it listed out in a way where you can like make sure that everything's gonna line up, right? And I don't mean this is where you have to have like an insane amount of shit, but like so you don't contradict yourself.
General stuff to keep track so you don't run into contradictions.
Allie, I will say it's easier than it sounds, at least in our experience. A lot of times in our experience, shit kind of, like Mars said earlier, they just kind of fall into place. You kind of go, okay, I need to do this, and then it's like, oh shit, well, this relates to this.
Greatly to the fact that Ori and I are working on this together. It definitely helps having two brains to remember.
It does.
Like we could keep each other in check, which I think is a huge win.
I think it really does help because, like Mars has said once before, we kind of help each other have to kill our darlings, where it's like, oh no, I do love that idea, but that doesn't really work for this other thing we need to set up, or that we have set up, or that, and it's like, okay, can we square that circle? No, we really can't. We need to rework this scene.
Time to take it out back. Goodbye, darling. 2025 to 2025. Rip in peace, little darling.
But it is really like that a lot, where it is sort of like we're really vibing through it. But like we have, like I said, the roadmap is very important for like even characters too, right? Like character vibes I think are very
especially
important.
When so much of the story is focused on character growth. You want to know where your character is going to end up and the different directions they're going to take. Are they going to progress? Are they going to regress at one point? You want to keep all that stuff in mind and when it's going to happen in your story.
Like we always sort of had, when the actual comic as it is now began to be, in production, because like Marza said before, the very original was a little more buddy cop, comedy thing, which we kind of realized eventually that is not the kind of stories we want to write.
Actually didn't get super far with that idea.
No.
That one was basically at conception and we were vibing, but it was like, no, we want a story. We don't want a gag comic.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love me a good gag comic, but
not for us to write. But basically, hello, Federico. It started.
A writer joke. Tell.
Ooh. It started with more like, okay, here we have the crew. We're gonna, and because of that, it being Outcast, what animals are they? Okay, we wanted to decide the animals. And then we decided, obviously the animals imply the name, so that was very easy for us there. But then it went, okay, why are they pirates now? Right, because that's like the main thing about what is driving them, what is motivating them as a character. We need to know why they joined Milano on the Outcast. We also have to know why Milano became on the Outcast.
Holdover from the buddy comedy idea. Hosen was always meant to be the outsider, like the newcomer to the chaos. So that was something that did get carried over from that very first iteration. But in going into a more character-driven direction, it was like, okay, well, now we got to think why he's on the island. Like in a gag comedy, it doesn't really matter. He's just there to be the straight man to the jokes. Now it's actually important.
Now it's important. We also need to know, again, why Milano and the rest of the crew became pirates, right? How did we end up here? Mm-hmm. And thus why they left whatever life they had before to get here. Now, did we need the whole specifics at that exact moment? No, but we needed enough to understand what kind of character they were, right?
It's a good one, Federico.
Oh, that is a good one, Federico. But it's all about sort of that, just enough so that the characters act logically for what they've been through.
And also different enough so each character's journey feels unique, which I think was one of the bigger struggles of Outcast because we have such a large cast. We had to make sure that no one's story overlapped with the others. Like, okay, all of these people left home. It's got to be for vastly different reasons to keep it interesting and engaging.
And then and this was kind of accidental in my opinion. There ended up being a through line as to all the reasons they left home. And then
which was really fun to realize.
So that was accidental, but then we leaned into it. Right. So it went from, this is the kind of like ideas of why all these characters left and did what they're doing and why all these other characters left. And then it was like, oh shit, okay, this is like, there's like a vibe here, right? There's a through line here.
There's a quiddity, if you will.
Yeah, so let's lean into what makes them similar, right? And I think that's the important part to get out of this. Thank you, Bass.
Like from a character standpoint, hi, Bass. No worries. Don't worry about being
late. It has
late.
Been quite the day, I agree.
It has. Oh my gosh, it has. But what was I gonna say before that? I totally forgot. What were you talking about, Ori?
Talking about being able to recognize when you make through lines to then sort of capitalize on it.
Yes.
Right, to then sort of be able to lean into it, to realize, because that happened a lot with like
now, well, what happened is we ended up getting one of our big themes that's gonna be part of the story.
Yeah.
So that ended up really lending itself to the storytelling.
So it's really that, like, because again, we were writing them individually originally, right? We were writing Milano and Ferrex and Sinet and Aster's reasons for leaving and becoming pirates individually and sort of backwards, right? That's another important thing. We wrote them backwards in the sense of like, okay, so if we know that Sinet is the medic, Ferrex is the carpenter, and Aster is the cook.
Aster's the cook.
How did they become those people that could take those roles on the Outcast? Right. So we started with they have these roles. So what were they doing beforehand that made it so that they could fit those roles on the Outcast? And then why did whatever that happened cause them to leave the life behind and be willing to join Milano in his deal? Right. And so we were writing it backwards. And then, but I think it's very important that when you are writing these things to be able to see those through lines that you made, right? Because while we weren't necessarily writing them originally with those through lines, having the sort of being able to identify the, oh shit, look at that. Look at how these all connect to each other, and then being able to really then drive that home so that hopefully you, the readers, will pick up on that when we get there, right? And these themes. Like, there's a lot of...
continuing the idea of through lines, there was one moment where I was writing an entry for Port that you guys are gonna see sometime this year.
Don't say that last part. Take that last part back.
Maybe.
Take that last part back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Redacted? Okay.
Sometime, one day, definitely.
Sometime, one day.
It will exist.
Well, there was a moment that I had to write in there, and I really had to think about, okay, what is this character going to buy? What is his purpose for going to Port? Why is he here? What meaning does this hold? And that led to me figuring out, okay, this is the current relationship this character has with another character. And then it led to the overall conclusion of that character's arc, where it's like, oh, then we can have a full circle moment, bringing this item back and doing it this way and having this moment. I'm sorry I have to be so vague, but this is massive spoiler territory, so I can't be too detailed. But the point there is that the through line can help if you're writing about the character's past or what's going to happen to the character. Like, use those through lines.
But see, so we didn't have that character's arc, but we knew where that character was coming from to decide how this character would end up here, you know? And then it's also like seeing parallels. Like, Hotson and Avrit and Milano have a lot of sort of like parallels going off of them, right? You know, there's a lot of like, oh, you know.
Oh my gosh, a ton.
Yeah, but we didn't sit down originally and be like, all right, we are gonna make these three like parallel each other, right? And then,
well,
so...
it's interesting because we always knew that certain characters would be foils of each other. And I will say, just from a writing perspective in general,
Prefer Apollo? What?
foils very often work as parallels. Like, very often when you have rival characters, there will be a way that they're similar to the main character.
But again, that was sort of a writing...
The lights are now through you!
Oh no!
Oh, crap! Oh no!
But again, that was writing a sort of like, having it written and then being like, okay, this is how these all play off of each other, and then leaning into it, right? I think that's a really important step. We say it like all comes together, but it comes together because we notice the little bits and then we can make the little bits major things.
Would we ever do an infection AU? Writing for a zombie AU could be fun. I don't know if I could turn any of my characters into zombies, though.
I don't particularly have a desire to draw the aesthetic that 90% of zombie AUs end up in. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really here for that.
If our characters were in that AU, they would have plot armor to the utmost degree. Upteenth degree. That's the word I wanted.
I'm certainly not...
I can't zombify any of them.
As here...
Too mean.
For that sort of aesthetic.
The ones we do vibe with, definitely Demon AU.
I see.
Holy crap, I need to get back to Demon AU. Beauty and the Beast AU, because yes.
All right. I'm gonna show the art.
College AU.
I don't know if I
Cafe
should.
AU.
But y'all, I don't think any of y'all are part of the thing, so you could see it.
I don't think anyone would complain.
Where's my thing?
Well, Bass, maybe that means the infection is happening now. Oh no, when they get to port.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. AUs are something that I'm only here for if I'm like, yes, I will draw that aesthetic.
Well, I gotta say, I was excited the other day when you drew Milano as Engine. I'm like, ooh.
It was certainly, like, for lack of a better term, it was kind of odd. Also, Engine shirt makes no sense. Fuck Engine shirt. I'm sorry, Kairana. It makes no
sense. It has a weird bulge in the front of it. It's that weird fold.
The way it's drawn makes it look like it's like a tube top or constantly off the shoulder. But I did manage to find one in manga reference that had him with no jacket. And it's just like a normal t-shirt, but with like a cowl neck, and I'm like, this does not fit the way you're saying it fits, ma'am. Like, I'm sorry.
That's not it.
This is not... Clothes don't work this way.
I don't know about an orchestra AU, Bass, but we do have a band AU. We even have a whole separate playlist for band AU. Band AU is like a whole other story,
and band
honestly.
AU has a comic that is in existence that does get a little work done.
It does! Just like the Morose Turnabout!
And there's one more that well, technically there's two, but I really feel like I definitely want Demon AU to become a fully realized thing like that. I could also get behind Cafe AU.
I wrote the first part for Ori's birthday. I'm gonna have to write some more.
I could also do Cafe AU, but that one had less of a story and was more just a vibe.
Cafe AU was more vibe. It was definitely the Milano and Hotsun need to confess to each other, and we have their wingmen.
Yeah,
in the
basically
background.
every other AU is Hotsun and Milano dating.
Every other
just not in the main comic. And I feel like that's exactly what it's for. I'm gonna be honest.
See, Restaurant AU is very close to Cafe AU, though, Bass, because you got, like, waiters and servers and the sit-down meet cute. Like, I don't know, those are just very similar, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say they're very close. I would love to be able to do this as a job in the way that, like, what's her name can? Star can, because she gets to draw her characters and all those, like, AUs for the sticker club and everything. But there's no way.
It's not the life we live yet. We'll get there.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we'll ever live that life. But that's okay.
Oh, you're thinking like a fine dining establishment? Oh gosh, Ferrick's in a fine dining establishment.
The problem with that is that I can't see any of the characters working there except
would never be
Hotsun.
hired.
Yeah, Cafe AU, you're allowed like a fair amount of sass. And like, you know, being an independently owned cafe.
Sinnet would get hired. Aster would definitely be the head chef.
We would basically
I don't
flip.
think Ferrix and Milano would make it past the
We would
interview.
basically flip the Cafe AU around. Because in the Cafe AU, it's Milano and Ferrix working at the
we
cafe.
would have to be like Everett's family-owned restaurant that Houghton works at.
Yeah, and then but none of the others are it's like it would have to be like a rival restaurant thing, because then the logical sense is then Milano owns the
you're
like
thinking like
dive bar.
Food Wars, the hole in the wall versus the upscale place.
Yeah, and then like Houghton gets to like realize that like it's fucking terrible over here.
Not a grill.
Yeah, that it's like that, and that food could be fun at like Milano's fucking diner or something, right? Like that's how it would have to go.
I know we wouldn't actually do this, but the name just being Milano's fucking diner. It would never fly, but that is hilarious. Houghton works in HR. Sinnet's got the customer service
No,
smile. I feel like
Sinnet works
he's
in
the
HR.
HR person. Sinnet is the HR person. Sinnet has to constantly smooth things over, play the mediator.
What are we saying? An office
that's
AU?
the HR team. Yeah, we're talking office AU now. I feel like Houghton is the intern. He's the intern doing his summer credit.
Houghton's the intern. Houghton's the intern. Milano's the weird eccentric boss that everyone thinks is scary at first, but then you realize he's just a big softie.
So engine.
Yeah, very engine. Ferrix is the coworker that somehow manages to bully everyone originally, but gets around HR. Like, Sinnet's not letting him get away with it. He's doing, like, loophole shenanigans. You know, that's what Ferrix is doing. But he comes around.
See that.
He comes around, you know.
Aster I could see in the mailroom.
Again, he's got the stoic, you know, intimidating sort of, you know.
Couldn't you just imagine him with the push cart of envelopes just like,
Yeah.
surveying as he walks by?
Everyone always thinks he's glaring at first, but he's really just got RFB.
Just got resting bitch face. Poor boy. Poor man. Now this is why I love AUs. There's just so much potential, and there's also avenues to explore that you can't in the main storyline. Like Milano and Houghton dating.
And that's just how it is, you know?
We can't explore that in the main comic, but we can definitely explore that in an AU. Opposite of resting bitch face is manic pixie smile. I feel like that checks out. I want to finish this fic. I'm trying. I do have a new scene written out, Ori, so I will need you to read and approve.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap indeed. Because I was like, during the hallucination part, why not make the pain last a little longer?
Oh, shit.
You know, we don't gotta rush. We don't gotta go so quick. Well, mostly because, and I'm sorry to say this, Ori, I gotta kill your darling of the stab through the chest for adrenaline is just
How
too
sad.
big of an injury when he already has another in his stomach.
How sad.
He
I
wouldn't
can't believe
make it.
you do this to me.
So it's got to be a little magical poke in the neck instead. I'm sorry, but I'll give you more pain.
It's not a big needle, okay? It's a regular needle. It's just
Have
aggressive.
you seen Monkina? That's a big ass claw. Hi, Dee.
Hello, Lizzie.
Yeah, today turned into a making time
Well,
moment.
hopefully not for very long.
No,
I'm
the
getting-
clinical case RBF.
I'm getting close to a point where I think I can submit it and not be in trouble.
How soon is the deadline?
Or
check-in, I mean.
The check-in is today.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And I had done more, but than the original check-in, but they wanted it to be like pretty freaking done. And it was like, yeah, that's not happening. There's like a month left. Okay. Well, and I work best on like full deadlines. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't work well. I don't like doing, here's a sketch, and then like we wait a while and move on, and then on the next thing. Like I really like doing it as much in one sitting as possible.
Because you're submitting something that you see as unfinished.
No, it's less that. It's more I don't work in like bits like this. Outside of the comic, it's like when I do a commission, it's like spend all the time until I get that phase done, right? Like the sketch is done, you know, and spend all the time. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just not how I roll.
I don't think you did said you finished. You didn't say you finished the writing thing, Bass. Congrats! Oh, writing thing. We love writing things.
You do love writing things. And then, so Paper Demon's going through like an overhaul idea phase of the point system.
Which is interesting.
It's so... So this is like a weird take.
I'll be honest. The biggest way I've been getting points is because Ori's just constantly drawing Rikuriti.
Of course it is.
That is my main point income, I'm not gonna lie.
But also, like, for lack of a better term, like, writing has a very easy objective line you can hit. Right? Like, word count is, there's no question about it. You know, word count is you hit it or you didn't. You know, there's not like did I maybe? And I get where they're coming from with all of that. I'm gonna be honest, it like I just
understand that.
I don't care enough, if that makes sense.
So did they talk about changing like how art will be ranked or writing?
Yeah,
will be ranked?
no.
I didn't see it in its entirety. Is it gonna be like, oh, we're actually looking for like, how did you do the writing part? Creative
writing is pretty much unchanged. It's more specifically like trying to differentiate quote unquote colored or toned versus like a sketch. You know, these sort of things. Because people are arguing like, oh, line art with shading should count because it is more effort, but like, and it like, you know, a mod before had been counting it, but like we're no longer counting it.
I can see where they're coming from.
And it's like, and I just guess, I guess I just art in such a very specific way where it's like, to me, the prompt is the main thing. And yeah, I've had a couple sort of come back to me a little changed, like, one, they were like, hey, you didn't really make this a bust. This only counts as, a half body. This only counts as a bust for this one character. And it's like, okay, you know, cool. Sorry that character didn't get, you know, the same AP as, you know, didn't get AP. Whoops. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know. For me, the idea is...
It's also just kind of like, it's a game and it's for fun. Like, why are we being so anal about the points?
Because some people are really into that. And I don't know. To me, after a certain point...
Power to them.
After a certain... For me, my big thing is after a certain point, the AP doesn't matter. You know, like once you get all your level unlocked thing...
Well, because
the AP
you
doesn't
have all your level
do
unlocked
anything.
Things.
Yeah, but you don't need that many to do that. How many do you need?
Min-max Pokemon sleep? That's a thing? How would you even do that?
I don't even want to think about that sentence.
How do you min-max Pokemon sleep?
I mean, if they're getting more sleep, good for them?
I guess.
Yeah, exactly, Ellie. That's what I'm doing.
Ooh. Mushroom sugarcane is the daily gift. Don't forget to
Yeah,
pick
I
it
got
up.
it.
Well, I know you did. I'm letting everyone else know.
I'm just saying. But yeah, Ellie, that's exactly how I feel. I do it to be inspired by the prompt and do something fun. And, you know, hit it. And I just, like...
That's what I aim for with the writing, too. But it's like, I'm not just trying to reach the word count. Like, I want it to be interesting and engaging to read.
Well, yeah. And I want to be inspired.
Emotional journey.
And I want to be inspired to have, like, an actual piece I'm thinking about, you know, of how to do it.
Well, that's why the prompts matter so much.
Yeah.
Which
I
they
don't
always
know.
do really well on.
I've just never run into a problem, I guess.
Me neither.
If
I mean, I've definitely had moments where, like, some AP was taken away because I didn't do a certain thing, and it's like, okay. Like,
yeah, my thing is like...
I'm doing it for the writing, honestly. I didn't even get into the whole, like, points and system until I started participating in the battles, like, actually participating.
But the
then
battles
it's like,
are
okay, now I gotta pay
easy.
attention to this stuff because I wanna, you know, not get bodied every single time.
Well, that's more of a you just need to up your defense, to be honest. There's not really anything else beyond that. The battles thing...
And also dealing damage.
The only thing to do for that is like the typing thing. Is you check what type the boss is and what it's weak to, and then you just make sure you use characters to do that. And, you know, doing a 4 with a rainbow always hits.
I got one little skybird. That's what I got. I got one little skybird.
Max might be depressed, sleeping all day. No!
No! Don't do that!
No.
Sleeping in was not a thing this morning. I had to be on the road by 7:15. So sad.
Yeah, I actually gotta get up early tomorrow.
Oof. Can no one tell me why doctors can't have weekend appointments anymore? Like, just one doctor available on the weekends. That's all we need. Poor Moo. Yeah, but when you got a crew, Allie, that's how you make it. That's how you make it. Okay, I have been retyping this sentence. No. For the last 10 minutes,
not saying
I don't know what to do.
Battles are easy in the sense of, like, not getting bodied. I'm saying in the sense of, like, making art. They're objectively, like, the lowest requirements. So it's just kind of like, you know, just go and do it.
It's like the other Paper Demon prompts. Like, just meet the prompt that you select. There's bunches to choose from.
I don't know.
And you Gucci.
People are struggling, and I'm not gonna try to discount that, but sometimes I'm like, damn. I don't know.
This is like the second incident where it's like,
again, maybe I'm just too I don't know. I don't know what word I even want to use there. Speaking of word,
we're too chill. I was wondering when word of the day was happening.
Completely forgot about word of the day. We did.
You forgot.
We did
I thought
Friday.
You were just saving it.
We did Friday, so we don't need to do Friday. Oh shit. Well, Saturday's word of the day is quite the word of the day. Whoops. Oh. Saturday's word of the day is meme. I'm not gonna even like.
I think
all
we
y'all
all
can
know
pronounce
what that
that.
means.
I'm just curious what the
Hello,
did you know
wow, I
is...
screwed up that name. Hello, Comfort.
Hello, Comfort. Meme is used popularly to refer to an amusing or interesting picture, video, etc. that is widely spread online. It can also refer to an idea, behavior, style, or usage that spreads from person to person within a culture. I mean, that's how we got the video picture thing from the original one. Did you know? In his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene, British scientist Richard Dawkins defended his newly coined word, meme, which he defined as a unit of cultural transmission. Having first considered, then rejected, mimeme, he wrote, mimeme comes from a suitable Greek root, but I want a monosyllable that sounds a bit like gene. The suitable Greek root was mim, meaning mime or mimic. The English suffix "eme" indicates a distinctive unit of language structure, as in grapheme, lexeme, and phoneme. Like any good meme caught on and evolved, eventually developing the meaning known to anyone who spends time online, where it's most often used to refer to one of those silly captioned photos that the internet can't seem to get enough of. I did know this. Yes, I bet. Bass.
I would guarantee most of us knew pieces of that.
I didn't know the etymological stuff, I will say.
I didn't know that either. That was cool to learn about.
Oh.
Ah, I know this one.
Yes. Fortuitous. Fortuitous is a formal word that usually describes something that comes or happens by a lucky chance. It can also mean happening by chance and fortunate or lucky. Before its meaning expanded, fortuitous meant one thing only: happening by chance. This was no accident. Its Latin forebearer, fortuitous, shares the same ancient root as fors, the Latin word for chance. Ah, that's how you get fortune, I am assuming. But the fact that fortuitous sounds like a blend of fortunate and felicitous, happily suited to an occasion. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Likely, I drank my tea way too fast. Likely led to a second meaning of fortunate, lucky, with the seeds of the newer sense, perhaps planted by writers applying overtones of good fortune to something that is random occurrence. The lucky use has been disparaged by critics, but it is now well established. Irregardless, employing the sense in a sterner company may be considered chancy. Oh. All right. And lastly, we have...
Wait, that was only two. What about Mondays and Tuesdays?
Oh, well, this is today's, so that means I missed Saturdays, and I was back not far enough.
Ah.
All right, we'll go back one more then. I forgot which day was Saturday. That's what happened. Okay.
No worries.
This is Saturday's word.
Ah.
Imbue. Imbue has two common meanings: to permeate or influence as if by dying, and to provide with something freely or naturally. In the second use, it is usually used with. A deep sense of history imbues the artist's work. The children were imbued with a passion for nature by their parents, both biologists. Like its synonym, infuse, imbue implies the introduction of one thing into another as to affect it throughout. Someone's voice can be imbued with pride, for example, or a photograph might be imbued with a sense of melancholy. In the past, imbue was also used synonymously with imbrue, an obscure word meaning to drench or stain. But the two words are likely unrelated. Imbue comes from the Latin verb imbuere, meaning to dye, wet, or moisten, while imbrue has been traced back through Anglo-French and Old French to the Latin verb bibere, meaning to drink. And our last word, which is now today's word, besmirch.
Ooh, that's a good one.
To besmirch the reputation, name, honor, etc. of someone or something is to cause harm or damage to it. The allegations have besmirched the company's reputation. The prefix be has several applications in English. In the case of besmirch, it means to make or cause to be. But what does smirch itself mean? Since the 1400s, smirch has been used as a verb meaning to make dirty, stained, or discolored. Like smudge, I guess. Besmirch joined English in the early 1600s. And today, smirch and besmirched are both used when something, and especially something abstract like a reputation, is being figuratively sullied, damaged, or harmed. Besmirch isn't unique in its journey. English has a history of attaching be to existing words to form synonyms. For example, befriend combines be in its to make or cause to be sense with the verb friend, meaning to act as the friend of. Befuddle combines be in its thoroughly sense with fuddle, meaning to stupefy with or as if with drink. And befog combines be in its to provide cover with sense with fog, meaning to cover with or as if with fog.
Oh, jeez.
What a sentence.
Hang in there.
My goodness. That's the end. I made it to
Woo,
the end.
we made it.
I need a drink.
4 words.
To be with drink. Befuddle.
To be with drink.
So I will be right back as I need to be with
comfort. I will be honest. We don't know what today is. We can't tell if it's a right day, a meh day, or a blah day. I really can't tell. Today honestly just felt like a fever dream to me because I was up earlier than I normally get up, so I'm just kind of like, woo, I'm in a trance now. I'm just sleepwalking through today.
Ugh. All right.
Today is yesterday of tomorrow and tomorrow of yesterday. But then what is yesterday? The today of tomorrow? Or the tomorrow of today?
What is today if not yesterday's tomorrow?
But what is today if not yesterday? Wait, no, you said that. What is today if not tomorrow's yesterday? Fuck, in the other direction.
She tried, folks.
God
she
damn
tried.
it. I told you I was sleepwalking. Oh, it's library day today?
Happy Library Day.
Ooh, does anyone use OneDrive? I do believe I do. I think I would know. So I'm gonna say no. I cannot weigh in on that.
Do not, because I hated it.
What was your experience with it?
It never fucking did what it was supposed to do and be like a fucking cloud thing. It just hated me. It didn't like me.
Well, that's
I couldn't
pretty
sign
bad.
in. Like, I would sign in, and then it'd be like, great, you're signed in. And then it'd be like, all right, you're supposed to give me cloud access.
No, you're not.
And it's like, haha, no, you can't save to the cloud. And it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Well,
I just use
that
Google Docs.
Sucks. Yeah. Ah, so hard to have a reliable anything.
Yeah, I had attempted to use it originally, Canadian Lucifer, because I had gotten it for my last job. And that would have been nice to be able to transfer it between computers, you know, easier. But it was just, like I said, it just never fucking worked. So it was like,
Headache.
why bother anymore?
Yeah. Heavy relate on the feeling asleep today? Yeah. Tired Tuesday. Today is, I'm coining it, Tired Tuesday.
I woke up and
Trippy
like
Tuesday, Tired Tuesday.
Well, I wouldn't say my like
whichever one.
mind was particularly tired. Damn, was my body lethargic this morning. Jesus Christ.
Well, the brain's got to be awake a little bit to drive. Ew. What? No. Gross. Why? I turned that off.
Uh-oh.
I opened an email.
Giving you the AI shit?
Goddamn AI overview.
Yep. It was happening to Dylan, too.
It wasn't doing this on previous emails. And now it's just started, so how the fuck do I turn you off?
Yeah, YouTube is giving me generative responses to comments.
That's disgusting.
Like, why...
You're leaving for a trip tomorrow, Pastry. Ooh.
Oh, snap. I hope it's somewhere warm.
Fun. Yeah, it's been cold.
Very lucky, Allie.
All right. I'm digging. I,
in college, certainly had quite a few, oh shit, I woke up late, fucking booking it up a hill, arrive. I remember
if
sleeping
you didn't have a moment like that, did you even go to college?
I always remember
it was one moment.
In, like, the cold. So I would put on my, like, you know, warm stuff, but then I'm fucking running. So I'm sweating by the time I get to my, like, classroom. But I'm, like, in all these layers, and I was just, you feel disgusting because it's, like, retain the heat. And it's, like, but now I'm, like, sliding in my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Terrible shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was the experiences I remember. Didn't happen that often, but definitely at least a couple.
Ah, here's how to turn it off. Okay. All right. Taking a break from fic writing to take care of this, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like I need a dog so that it forces me out of bed. You know what I'm saying? Having a pet.
That would be very effective.
Just to make you... Like, did it suck having to get up with my dog at 6 a.m.? Yeah, but at least you're fucking consistent. You know? At least you could set your clock by it. Literally.
No, I don't want that. Smart reply, signature. No, none of this is the stuff I want.
Okay, Phoenix, why is your hair not working for me right now? Okay, good enough.
Because he is in his rebel era.
No, that's Phoenix. Yeah, good enough.
He's about to enter it.
I get to give you your little upturned nose, my lad.
Ooh, that would also be really effective, Pastry. Because I will admit, I struggle with eating on time. It's mostly because, like, if I eat too early in the morning, my stomach has a bad time. It's, like, not awake
Allie,
and ready to digest yet. So I'm just like, ugh.
Allie, I don't know what started that conversation, but yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
We need to do that. Have all of you heard about Discord's update? I just want to make sure everyone's aware. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but y'all gotta know. And it's certainly a problem.
It ain't great.
Yeah. All right. So since Pastry Puff doesn't know, I'll just say to everybody, Discord just announced. I think it was yesterday. I don't think it was today. I think it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday because I'm seeing the reactions to it today.
In early March, they will be rolling out the fucking everybody is in teen mode globally. So if you remember, they did it in the UK and Australia because a lot of places did because of the UK's fucking laws and shit and Australia's laws and shit. In early March, they're going to make everybody, no matter what, basically automatically put in teen mode. Now, this is the least of all the concerns. I'm going to be completely honest, because all teen mode does, okay, is restrict at currently, because who knows what the fuck they'll change in the future, but all teen mode currently does is make it so that you can't enter age-restricted channels or age-restricted servers, right? So that thing that you can flag when you make a channel or a server, right? You won't be able to enter those in teen mode, obviously. You won't be able to turn off sensitive content filters. So, you know, there are the filters that, like, if it deems something sensitive, apparently, it'll blur it and in, like a spoiler image, right? But you aren't able to open those in teen mode, and you aren't able to turn that setting off in teen mode. And then I think also in teen mode, in like stage voice chats, you can't talk as in the stage. You can only be in the audience. And the last thing is that like all friend requests and messages will go that from like people you don't know will go into like their own inbox in like a separate place, separate. Okay? All of that shit, perfectly fine. Okay? To turn off, that's whatever. That is not my issue at all. And I will say, and the second part is so in order to not be in teen mode, you currently have two options.
But it's not awful.
It's not awful. And it's really not the end of the world. I agree. The way to turn off teen mode is you have to either upload your government ID or take the video selfie so it can try and identify how fucking old you are by your face. Now, I need to make everybody understand why. Yeah, exactly, Allie. This is a problem. Yeah. This is the problem. Okay? I need to make this out very clear. While Discord is using a second, like a third party, they were using a third party originally that had this fucking data leak that I think leaked 70,000 government IDs for the UK and Australia.
Big number.
They are using a different third party now. I don't give a shit. Number one. And neither should you. Two, they sit there and they do claim in this announcement that everything will be deleted, that almost everything will be deleted almost immediately, almost all of the time. That is bullshit, okay?
That is bullshit.
That is bullshit. And the reason that is bullshit is because that has never been the truth for anything ever, including Discord before. Yeah, exactly, Canadian Lucifer. Like, they fucking lied before.
Why should
There's
we
no reason they're
now?
not lying again, because nothing has been done to hold them accountable for their shit. Yeah, no, they have a lot of wording like that, Ellie. Yeah. Just like Tumblr does, I'm assuming, Allie, some fucking AI bullshit. They already do that. Okay, that's a thing they already do. You can turn that filter on. But it's, it's bullshit. Whatever. Again, now, you are never forced to put the ID in to use Discord at all. You are just stuck in teen mode unless you do this. And it's like, okay, that's also bullshit. Please don't give your IDs to Discord. Please don't give your fucking video selfie to Discord, because what you are doing there is also just giving everybody, but I mean Discord and everybody, because fucking leaks, carte blanche to fucking deepfake you.
Internet carte blanche to use
to
your
deepfake you. You're literally doing the fucking like face scan for everything to deepfake you.
What happened this weekend with that fucking AI filter?
Yeah,
about
exactly
everything
Willow.
About you and your job, and I'm like,
exactly.
What the hell?
Would be great. Yeah, 100%.
It's like, you gotta
really
love
bad.
how they dress it up too, where it's like, everybody play along with me. Like, it's fucking Dora the Explorer.
Sand dunes trigger
like,
the filters.
Screw the hell
Jesus
off.
Christ. Horrible shit. Now, and in my opinion, the very worst part, and this is 90% because they have yet to disclose exactly what the fuck they mean, but the worst part is that, there's actually a third way that they can get you off of teen mode, and that's by them monitoring your activity. Now, hold on. I am not going to sugarcoat this and say they're already fucking doing that. Okay, that's on Discord.
Yeah.
They've been doing that. Dumb been doing whatever. The problem is that the current way that they're wording it is that it's unknown if they're doing it on your entire device or not. And they have yet to say anything about what the fuck they're actually doing with that. They're just like, we'll monitor your shit to see if you... And it's like... And you don't have a way to turn that off where it'd be like, nope, just let me be stuck in teen mode. Like at very minimum, there should be I accept that I'm in teen mode. Fuck off.
I wonder if Discord will raise eyebrows when they're like, gee, why are all our consumers suddenly teenagers?
Well, apparently there was so much mass unsubscribing to Nitro that the server crashed. That the cancellation server crashed. So
nice.
there
I didn't hear about that.
There is promise.
Good. If they fucking backpedal, like,
exactly,
guys,
Allie.
that was just a
really
test
bad.
to see how the wider audience would react. I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Yep, exactly, Allie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, exactly, Bass. No,
based on arbitrary boxes.
It's a hell
You must
world.
be a teen because you like cartoons. Yeah, no, literally same.
Yes, Pastry Puff.
Same.
The
song,
one
different
difference.
verse.
The one difference is that YouTube has explicitly said it's only on like your YouTube shit. Discord has not said that. and I just want to reiterate, they say it's for the kids. It was never for the kids. It will never be for the kids. It has never worked. No. It will never work. This is not a solution, and it never will be.
And not to say it this way, but anyone who thinks it's for the kids needs to
same
wake
shit,
the hell
different
up.
Toilet indeed. So I don't know what we're doing from here. Is what I'm gonna be honest, because there ain't no way in hell I'm uploading any of my shit like that.
Nope.
To Discord.
I refuse.
And if they're downloading spyware onto my computer to try and figure that shit out, I don't know what we're gonna do from here. I'm gonna be honest. And they only got a month. They said it's in a month. So
maybe a monthly newsletter. Maybe we just send out a monthly newsletter.
Yeah. Oh, the Adobe shit, Pastry Puff. Yeah, Adobe.
Oh yeah.
Adobe fucked itself real hard.
Too.
For those who don't know, Adobe.
This is a bad weekend for technology.
Adobe basically announced that in 2020, after 2026, so in 2027, they will be stopping support of Adobe Animate, and that'll be gone. Poof, you don't get it anymore. All gone. All your shit will be gone. You can no longer access those files, blah, blah, blah. So literally like 90% of animators ever were like, well, fuck.
What the hell?
Guess we don't pay for Adobe anymore because that's the one thing I was using it for. Right? Like, that's the one thing I was using it for. Was Adobe Animate. And I saw so many of like YouTube animator, right? Like pick a YouTube animator, and they were like, yeah.
Everyone had a
So
response.
what do y'all use instead of Adobe, guys? Because guess I gotta fucking stop, you know? All this shit.
Might as well take a year to switch to the new stuff and learn the new system before it goes bye-bye.
And then so many people were outraged by it that Adobe's like, oh, shit, no, we're going to keep it. Vast majority of people are like, you done fucked up. We're gone. Like, that's it. Like, you did it.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked yourself.
Here's what these companies need to realize is once they do shit like this, we ain't coming back.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry. I literally said this to my mom earlier tonight because we were talking about, you know, current events and stuff. And I said to my mom, they really wish that AI eroded our brains faster.
That's what they want. They want it so bad.
That is how they are treating us. They are treating us like we are idiots. They really wish that AI eroded our brains. And it's like, no, I'm sorry. We still have critical thinking. We can still see through the bullshit. They really wish we were stupid, and I'm sorry to disappoint.
I'm not sorry to disappoint. Fuck all you. Fuck off.
There was an interesting think piece I read where it talked about how we change from customers to consumers. Because nothing is for the convenience of the customer anymore.
Nope.
It's all about how much will you buy? How much can you consume? How much will you spend? And it just, God, it makes you tired.
Yeah, exactly, Canadian
Hello, Willow.
It's crazy.
What a time to jump in. Oh, yeah, fuck.
Yep, they want to consume, not think.
Bullshit. That Unity bullshit was something
Yeah,
else.
the Unity bullshit was crazy as well.
Every time someone downloads a demo of your game, what the fuck?
Yeah, no matter if your thing was paid or not. Insane. Insane.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
No. It's like they
Why do
really...
I feel like EA said that, Bass?
What I think
that
is
feels
funny...
like an EA thing. Too many acronyms.
Yeah, really. What's really funny to me, in like a sardonic kind of way, right? Like, what was really funny is the idea...
I always say not haha funny, but fuck you funny.
Yeah. Is that it's like... Obviously, they're like, we're gonna push for the maximum amount of shit, right? Like, they're trying to find the line where it's like, oh, we can wring, how much are you willing to put up with because you like our program or this is what you're used to, right? But then they make...
I think they they underestimate how willing people are to just drop them.
But it's like I get it. And there is a lot of people that are be like the alternative is not better, you know, like there's not a good alternative or whatever. But it's like, I think at this point, guys, we're going to Reddit, you know? If Discord fucking pulls this bullshit in the full way they're pulling this bullshit where they're going to put like full spyware on my device. Again, I am not delusional to the fact that Discord is reading the shit that we put in Discord, okay? Like, such as, unfortunately, there is a level of bullshit that I have to accept in order to exist on the internet, okay? It is very sad, but the fact that my, like, computer is connected to the internet at this point, every program could be looking at me. And I'm not delusional to say that it's not. But there's a difference between Discord looking at shit I do in Discord and Discord looking at shit I do on my computer. Right? Like, there's a level of stay in your fucking lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It does check out, Willow. It does.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
No, this is why I joke a little bit, but also a little serious. Write the most unhinged thing you can. Feed the machine the most unhinged shit. We will break it.
Anyone got a lighter topic? What's Art Boreal's video that came out last week got 66 views.
Yay!
I was surprised.
That's awesome.
I was impressed. It didn't get me a lot of it only got me one new subscriber. But up 67 views now. That's pretty neat.
I have some good news as well, because apparently with the resurgence of the second season of Tri-Stamp, My
do it,
Bashwood fics are getting liked again. People are finding them.
Oh, yeah.
So like, oh snap, let's go.
Because they're looking for it. Blueberry
They really
mango.
want the Bashwood. They're craving the Bashwood.
Huh.
Ooh, that sounds good, Willow. That sounds really yummy. Ooh, what are you making, Flair? Are you crocheting? Knitting? My my mom actually recently got back into crocheting. She is making me an ear warmer, and it's very cute. I can't wait to wear it when it's done. I also have my own little knitting project. If you guys have been around on the internet, you have probably come across the brand Wooble.
Yes.
And I bought one of those a while ago. I was supposed to do it with a friend, but life is busy.
Yeah.
And it's very hard. So we have resolved to do them by ourselves, and then we will send pictures of the finished. The mine is still in the package. Oops.
Woof.
I've had it for a year.
I finished the witch hat. And finished, I mean, I'm caught up. Math, you know.
You're caught up. You're at volume 13.
I finished volume 13.
I read the next chapter of Phantom Busters, and it was great.
Yeah.
Super good. I don't want to read the last one yet, because then I have to wait until April for the next volume.
It's closer than you think, though.
I'm not ready. Hello, Rovo.
Wobbles wobble, little fall
Ooh,
down.
miniature painting. Nice. Ooh, Pastry, you're in for a treat. You're in
I
for
will
a treat with
say
volume 10.
the ending is a volume 13 is a little criminal, you know? 13, Pastry, 13.
And now you know why I rushed to pre-order.
Yeah.
I bought the pre-order as soon as I finished volume 13. I don't believe so, Bass, but it's definitely a reference to the Ghostbusters.
Yes, Phantom Busters is explicitly we're not Ghostbusters. in the best kind of way.
Honestly, I'm enjoying that manga a lot.
I love it.
I thought it was just gonna be like a chill time, like, oh, I can unwind with this, but it's like
it hits though. It hits.
Good.
It hits.
It's good.
And then
2 mistakes. Blueberry overpowdered. And you used a wooden spoon to make it. Ooh.
Oof.
That's okay, Willow. You can always try again. Yeah. Would not recommend a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, and I finally began reading Heavenly Tyrants.
All right. How would I draw someone running?
Art question.
But the panel only shows their feet/lower legs. So I can think of 2 options, Allie. I usually, I've drawn a lot of characters pacing, specifically with their feet. That's something apparently I like to do. I've done it an incredible amount of times, if I'm sitting here being honest. A surprising amount of times. And for me, because it's slow and deliberate, I add panels, right? So it goes step, 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 because your pacing is like a slow thing. Running, you want it to be quick. So when you read a comic, the pacing of somebody reading the comic is the more panels, the slower it is, the larger the panels, the slower it is, right? So what I might say to do, let me think, really make it like a deep run, right? As deep as possible, and adding those lines, like the action lines, adding like, you know, maybe they're kicking up a little dust or something, you know, maybe their sneakers on like, you know, blacktop, maybe they're leaving like little. Yeah, you could add the character huffing in that sort of thing. those would be my recommendations. Really, you could give the actual drawing itself like that action blur. Let me see if I can see a quick thing of that.
Sound effects are also a good way to give the illusion of running.
There's like a very specific thing that they do in manga often. Where like the lines aren't solid, the lines actually have like motion blur to them. Oh no! Okay, this is a good example of what I'm talking about. The lines have motion blur.
Your internet is betraying you, Allie. My goodness.
This is from One Punch Man. But so you see how, so like these lines are fairly whatever, but see how this, like these are not made of solid lines. These are made of motion lines.
It's the blur. It's the motion
Yeah, exactly. But see how the lines are being motion blurred instead of just like having action lines with it? That could be another thing to do. Yeah. Oh, here's a better one, I think, of what I mean the difference is. So his fist has the line work of the part moving is made up of lines in the direction of the motion, right? So instead of having the line art be like, ooh, there's a line and a line and a line, whatever, like something like this, right? Instead of that, it has all of the lines going in the direction of the movement to create the line art, right? Versus you can see over here, he's smooth because this part of him is, you know, not moving. This has kind of classic line work to it. So you could do that with like the legs, right? Like motion blur the legs. Something like that. Those are my recommendations.
That's a good suggestion.
Okay, we're almost done.
I am curious to see what part of the story this is for, Allie.
I mean, I think we're at the beginning.
I want to know who's running. Who's making this mad dash to get somewhere?
Of course, Allie. I'm glad I could help. The line's a line, indeed.
Probably not gonna do that prompt.
What, Paper Demon?
Yeah, they have the Valentine Grouchy prompt.
Yeah,
and it's kind of
there's only one prompt this month that I'm interested in, and I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the month.
Ricoriti would be a stickler about romance. She just doesn't give that vibe.
I'm gonna, like, so, never the intention. I don't sit there and make it happen, but, Flair is definitely given, like, Arrow Ace vibes, so I just don't think about it. Just like him, just like me, he doesn't think about it.
If anybody got a chance to read, Prompt 8 for the Valentine one, it was like, we're kind of leaning romance with this, but also, like, this could be interpreted as a friend thing. What did I say last week? Schrodinger's romance?
Yeah.
It could be there or not. Oh, that's gonna be so cute, Pastry. I didn't know that was for that prompt. I'm so excited. But I will probably skip that one. Besides, I got a songfic-inspired one.
Oh my goodness.
Write. Yeah, somebody help me. I'm up to 31 whips of just
Jesus,
everything.
girl.
Help. Help. Too many ideas. Not enough time.
Woman.
It's... I feel like the whips are best described as like, this is a vibe, right? Like, I have an idea, I could see this one moment in my head, or I could picture the dialogue. So it's either the scene getting written out, it's the back and forth dialogue, or it's just, here's the vibe. And it's just a summary description. Whether or not they get fleshed out is a whole different story. It's mostly just a collection of potential ideas.
Still insane.
Like, if I open my folder, I go into Tri-Stamp, only 3 of these stories became actual things, but I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 whips for Tri-Stamp. Only 3 of them came to fruition.
I guess I just don't write down my shit.
Well, it would be the equivalent of you doing a sketch and then moving on to something else and then coming back later and being like, hey, you know what? Maybe I do want to line this and put some ink on.
Yeah, and that's literally
like, it
exactly
would be the equivalent of that.
How I just said I don't work.
Exactly. That's exact opposite, so it checks out. Oh, so now y'all know the Ori and Mars work style. Work ethic, I guess.
Nope.
Okay. I think this line is ready.
I'm going back to the original idea. Boop. Okay.
A prompt with characters being cute on Valentine's Day. Ori, what was the one prompt on Paper Demon that you were interested in?
I can't.
February?
It's Patreon things.
Ah, rats.
It just means I know what's coming. I think there's one you will like, Allie.
There's one I can see right now. Prompt 123, first love. Draw or write your character with their first love. And you got 12 days to accomplish it. This event was part of the Champions of the Summer Rose series and is being resurrected for the week of Valentine's Day. Whether romantically or platonically, most people start feeling connections with someone or something other than their parents at a pretty young age. Draw or write your character with their first love, whether that's a person, an animal companion, or an object. How do they feel about them now that they're all grown up? I will admit, I read object and immediately went vital instrument. Oh, the
Mars is too gachiaka to build guide.
Real help.
Damn. She got obsessed real fast.
Fast. I started watching at the end of November. It's been December, January. Oh shit, only 2 months. Okay.
Pretty fucking fast, girl. And don't act like you weren't in it like pretty right away.
Okay, but they sold me so hard. You watched Engine's introduction, did you not?
Yes, of course I did.
You were right there with me.
I'm having a good time. I've only drawn one fan art, though. I mean, that's not to say, like...
we get to see young Fig and Mora.
Technically, I haven't drawn that much Laios. No, I've drawn definitely more Laios, 100%.
You've drawn more Laios. Don't lie.
Not that much, though, to be honest. As, like, for the amount that I love him, not enough.
It's really funny that, like, some of your faves just go unwritten. Like, I still haven't written anything for Promare. I think I attempted something once during an Inktober way back when. But that was the only time. I think mostly just because I was like, oh, this is perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes.
For me, it's literally just like I love my own boys more. And so when, you know, time occurs, I want to draw them. That's literally it.
I feel like you're really going to enjoy Rio Mason. If you do read Gachi Yakuza, I feel like you're really gonna like Rio.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah. I love the samurai buttons they're wearing.
Yeah, there's technically more
stinking cute.
that has to happen, but this is what we're getting now. Because I need to fucking...
I think she fits your vibe, Mason. I don't know. Something about her just screams, I think Mason's gonna like this one. If I tell you the exacts, it ruins the surprise. It ruins the reveal. I can't do that. Dylan would have my head. Brats, I still gotta figure this scene out. You're just reading along in your story, and all of a sudden you come across, put scene with blah 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 here. Crap.
She did it to herself, folks.
Damn it. Yes! Oh, so much ship fan art. Bring it on. I've been getting some pretty damn good Ace Attorney fan art recently.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
It's been lovely.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
I have the tags blocked. I have the spoiler-specific tags blocked.
Only on Tumblr.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Instagram doesn't give me a whole lot of Apollo anything. It's mostly Rightworth. I'm not. I don't click on it.
This is my problem. Anytime I'm in anything else, it's like, no, if I look too long, I'm bound to end up in spoilers because it's not Tumblr.
I know you still fear pastry. I promise I'm safe. Oh, any other Ace Attorney ships other than Rightworth? We do like Clopalo.
We're here for Clopalo.
I really wish I could read the Clopalo fan fiction. I want it, but I know most of it will be spoilers, and I'm sad that I am deprived of water for so long.
Yes, I know.
How dare. But other AA ships.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm basic, and I'm really here for the two main ones. I'm not against the Maya Franz ones, but I'm not out here like gunning for it.
Like if I saw the fan art, I'd be like,
it's like, oh,
that's
cute.
really cute, and I really like it. But I don't think I'm going out of my way to look for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Adrian Andrews and Fran.
Again, similar vibes. Sure, cute, can see it, but I'm not out here like, gimme, gimme, you know?
The vision is there. The vision definitely exists. I would totally read a fanfic about it. Farasky? Farasky.
Kay and Emma.
Kay and Emma. I don't know.
That one's tougher for me.
People have done more with less. I don't know if there's enough interaction for me to really make something out of that. Okay, Lana Mia, I think we can agree on. That one's good.
But again, I'm similar where it's just like, yeah, it's fun, you know, but I'm not like, gimme. I don't know.
And I feel like every fandom has, like Pastry Puff said, their ship based off of canonical dynamic and then ship based off potential.
Oh, of course.
Like every fandom has that.
That's just, you know, existing.
That's just the nature. Kristoff
and Phoenix as like, okay, I'm not against the Phoenix and Kristoff had a thing and Edgeworth and Lang had like their own thing and whatever. I am against the cheating though. Okay, I do not think that even though Phoenix is a dick and he gets kind of like extra sassy as Phoenix.
Wait, careful! Spoilers for Allie. Allie's here. Careful.
Oh. Sorry, Allie. I not game spoilers. We didn't do game spoilers. There's character spoilers.
We didn't do game spoilers.
I'll put the spoiler thing up if you want to be as blind as possible. But I still don't plan on doing any game-related spoilers. I don't think the cheating, though. I'm not here for the cheating vibes that people do. You know?
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I like my fluff. I really do like my fluff. I like my angst as well. But I like my fluff.
Again, Bass, I'm similarly with the, like,
See the
they
vision
can
with
have their
Langworth.
thing. They can have their little, like, you know, well, Edgeworth and Phoenix are having, like, a tiff.
Maybe
you know,
Edgeworth and
they haven't
Phoenix
gotten
had an
together
open
yet.
relationship for
No,
a time.
I'm seeing, like, they're still so, you know, awkward and shit that they
Stubborn.
still haven't gotten together yet. Right? Like, I'm fine with, like, I don't...
That.
They still haven't gotten together yet. Lang and Edgeworth can have their thing. Phoenix and Kristoff can have that toxic shit. And then, like, then they can all resolve their shit in the later games, and then they can get together at the end. But, like, I'm just not here for the cheating. There was, like, one that I'm like, don't make my boys a cheater.
I could get behind Ace Emma headcanon. That's lovely.
All right, are we out of spoiler territories?
I do
Are we gonna
believe
move along? I just don't want to forget to remove the spoiler thing, as has happened before.
I think we're good.
All right. You want to ban Restreambot?
Oh no! Dee, you thought about this a lot.
All right, we're going out of the spoilers territory.
Ooh, cursed cosplay I've ever seen recently.
Yeah, that
does it
one
have
is
to
funny,
be
Bess.
real life or on social media?
Oh, I see. That is the concern. I cannot fix that, unfortunately.
Drat.
It has to be a mod in order for the chats to be combined.
Real life. Ooh. Cursed cosplay. Cursed cosplay I've seen in real life. I feel like it's hard for me to notice that in real life because the cons I've gone to have been very packed. So if I'm looking for cosplays, it's like, ooh, character I love runs in that direction. But a cursed one, I remember seeing someone cosplay like one of those worms from Dune. on social media, but I didn't see that in real life, so I guess it doesn't count. That's the only thing I can really think of.
Yeah.
Nice, Pastry! I am hoping this weekend that I'm able to pick up the supplies I need for my Rudo. I just gotta get some paint for the gloves, some buckles, some other odds and ends, and a gray sweatshirt. Not a sweatshirt. Jacket. I need a jacket.
Bass, I am doing a spring swap Ace Attorney event, and my person asked for Edgeworth and Maya doing something Steel Samurai fan related. And so this is what I came up with. So they're ready to do like maybe there's the special is coming on, or like they're just gonna do some sort of movie marathon. But that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, wow. That's one hell of a cosplay, Roval.
Oh, snap, Pastry Puff.
Then emotion happened and you get dragged and... Yep,
And then
that's how it always goes.
I felt like Phoenix doing the sort of like dad, walked in and
the dad watch.
The dad like watch.
This is how your dad watched Orin High School Host Club behind us.
This is how my dad watched a lot of shit behind us.
It was really funny when you pointed that out, because as soon as you did, I noticed that my dad was doing it too.
Yeah, it's literally a dad
The way
watch.
it works, there's an entrance to our TV room where he could just like lean in from the kitchen and see, and he'll just hang out in the entryway.
Yeah, they don't sit down.
Watching.
Yeah, they can't. They can't sit down, but they walk in.
When did you start doing that, or did you always do that?
No, it's the dad watch. It's a universal dad thing.
know.
Yeah, it's a universal dad thing. And you just there's something where if they like sit down to watch it, it's like they're actually watching it now, right? But they're absorbed by what they see, so they gotta see it. They're curious, but
it's actually funny.
If
My
they
dad
sit
did
down,
that with Free Ren the other night. I was watching the new season of Free Ren. It's like 11 p.m. at night. I got all the lights turned off, and I just see him standing there out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, want to watch?
And then they're like, no, I'm good.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
He stays there.
Yep. Dad watch.
I'm like, there is a couch. You
Nope.
could be comfortable.
Nope. Because if they sit down, then it's truly they failed.
Yeah, I guess it's losing some unseen battle with themselves.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Ori, you need to watch episode 1 of season 2 of Free Ren.
I know.
Return. It was really good. Fern and Stark are really cute.
I know. I need to see it. Okay. Let me add to my thing.
Do it for the Fern and Stark. They're like magical Kim and Ron.
They are like
Yeah, it's out, Pastry.
The dub just started coming out.
The dub is out. The sub is 4 episodes in. So the dub is not being simulcast. It's pretty behind. But I believe they're doing consistently weekly now, so we should get episode 2 on Friday. They're staying consistent with the Free Run Fridays. Robo, how do you keep seeing these characters in military garb? Like now it's happened twice? 3 times? Because it's Free Run and Fern? What is happening? Ah, nice, Mason, nice.
Unseen are the socks and sandals. Yeah.
I got my mom to watch the first 3 episodes.
We're finally doing
of
comic
season
stuff.
1. So we tried. She has yet to return, but she did try. I was surprised that she wasn't interested in the Anne of Green Gables anime. She loves Anne of Green Gables.
She just ain't here for the anime. I don't know.
I guess not. I don't know. I'll be honest. When I watched the live action, which she has the DVDs, all the Anne of Green Gables DVDs in live action, I don't know. Seeing those big reactions in live action is like more awkward. I felt like animation helped bridge that gap.
I think
like,
old people are just
I feel
weird.
less secondhand embarrassment when I'm watching it animated as opposed to live action.
Yeah, I don't know. Old people are just weird.
I don't know. Maybe that's just my brain. Oh my goodness! I've won!
No! Stop.
We're giving the people what they want! 2 hours into stream, I've won! Or Garvet.
Again, it can't be Garvet because there's Guard 2!
I know, but Garvet sounds better. And I hate it.
Both suck! There's no ship in Bossing Say! Ship someone else! Anyone else?
Yeah, but wasn't there really a war in Ba Sing Se? So there was a ship in Ba Sing Se.
Much to my chagrin.
Much to your dismay.
Much to my dismay, there was a war in Ba Sing Se.
Ba Sing Se. When did it end? I cannot say.
Kinda rhymed say with say.
Yeah, I did.
I don't intend to make any characters Figwit. It's so funny. I care so little for Guard 1. His
and yet
presence.
He's getting all this attention.
Yeah, well, he'll go away.
We just wanted Guard 1 to be a punching bag. That's all we wanted. He's just a glorified piñata.
He'll go away, and then everyone will be fine.
Because then we'll be back to port, and I could color our boys again.
Yes, give me the boys.
I miss them.
I miss the boys.
I want them back.
I need our boys so bad.
It's also just like, and I have myself to blame for this, but the jail cell is depressing. Like, I want to be out of the jail cell. I know I wrote it this way, so I did my job. Yay me. But I am depressed now.
Yeah. I will admit, I'm very glad that this...
The ship.
I'm very glad that after
ship.
this, I think interactions like this are very few and far between in our grand scheme of things.
So in port, and I will say this, we will get some allusions to what's happening behind the scenes, you know, as the main crew isn't always in port. They got to be updated on the situations happening between the military and the callers. So there will be moments of that.
I mean, more
and I do want it to hit, but there's also going to be a balance of lighthearted stuff too. Like Milano's going to have his moment, Averett's going to get a moment, Ferrix will have a little character moment. Like, there's more balance, whereas this one was very like harsh the whole way through.
I'm less talking about the tone. I'm more talking about the long swaths of not drawing my boys. Please. I really need the
You need your Milano fix.
Yeah, I just
we've,
need them.
We've had our Averitt carrots and our Gar1 peas. Can we please
And our
have our
Axis
Hostin
broccoli.
cake and our Milano cookies now?
It's jail.
I want my Milano cookies!
The Ori curse is too strong. The Ori curse is strong because, like, I don't know. Everyone can just be hot. Like, there's no reason, because they're all hot in their own ways. You know, it's not like I'm
really
drawing one body type. It is an ace curse.
It truly is, because you're just like, well, everyone's hot.
Like, Perry's just as hot.
How did it go for the typical aces? It's like, well, I feel the same way about everybody, so that must mean I like everybody.
Yeah.
Or, well, I feel the same way about everybody, so that must mean I don't like anybody. You either go one of two directions. I know, Bass, I know.
I love saying they're almost done when we're only we're not even halfway done.
Yeah. There's still more.
I blame Mars entirely.
I blame me as well, but this was important plot and character shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to on the next one and everything after this, we're really gonna have to work how we do shit.
Well, it's one of those things where I don't think we can avoid cutaways.
No.
Forever.
I don't think we have to avoid it.
A work balance.
Yeah,
that's, hey, maybe work on this and then also work on this, and like have two scenes being worked on simultaneously. Yes. Could be the ticket.
There also just, I don't know, somehow making it not as long. I was fine. We're just like, this is halfway, girl.
I'm sorry. Everything was important.
How dare you?
We had to introduce Saiga. We had to introduce the dynamic of the callers and the military. We had to introduce Axis. We had to formally introduce Averitt. We had to get down Averitt's whole shtick. We had to get down the hold he has on the on his underlings. Like, it was a lot of shit that needed to get done.
I just need to like drawing Averitt more, I guess. I don't know. He's not my guy.
He's a main boy, so you gotta like him eventually.
I don't dislike him. He just doesn't hit the same. I don't know.
You like Band-Aid Averitt more.
Yeah, I like Band-Aid because he's not as stiff. That's really it. I'm gonna say it. That's it. In comic, Averitt is meant to be very stiff. Like, that's important. Like, that's how he is. He has to be kind of commanding. Like, Band-Aid Averitt is like, he's got more shit-eating to him. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, Band-Aid Averitt is evil and loves it. This Averitt is
evil because it's expected of him
while being evil. Yeah.
And it's just not the same.
Which is a different vibe.
And that's why I actually think the villains in the... So one, I might really enjoy drawing Perry, that means. And two, I think our next comic won't have so much of an issue because I think the villains are going to be kind of unhinged in a really fun way.
I think the villains are going to be unhinged. I honestly think they're going to be campy. Not gonna lie, the Raiders from Gashiakuta inspired me a lot.
Definitely in it.
I am hella referencing Jabber for Perry.
Oh, yes. We going.
Because, like, that man is unhinged. I need Perry to be just as for the love of the fight.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Jabber is a masochist. Perry will be a sadist.
Yes. So good.
This is what we got.
So good. See, yeah, I think that... I also think, like, you know... Later Averitt, I'll have a very fun time with.
Later Averitt, I think you'll enjoy. Because he'll be looser.
But this is very, like, mysterious Averitt. You know, we're not getting all that he's thinking, Averitt. He can't be...
We're not getting all he's thinking.
Like,
he can't be...
I mean, you could tell I had fun with that one fucking unhinged Everett panel, but that's like
Oh yeah,
the one.
but that was like the one moment he was allowed to be unhinged. And now he's like, oh, my mask slipped. I gotta put it back on. Whoopsie daisies. The ultimate duo. It's Perry and Saiga. Everett's right hand and left hand.
Yes. And then Perry has his own right hand and left hand.
Yes.
Which they're also gonna be so fun. I really need to nail down their shit too.
I need to nail them down personality-wise as well.
You know what?
Definitely Team Rocket-esque duo, but not campy, if that makes sense.
I think I know what it really is. I think it's Guard 1. I think it's Guard 1's fault. I have to draw a fuck ton of Guard 1. This character that I know will never exist again. This character I
that
have
will never come back.
no, like, desires, like, to headcanon because I shouldn't,
with.
you know, like there's nothing, he's got nothing there. He is a cardboard cutout for Everett to abuse in a very specific way.
Like I said, he is a glorified punching bag.
Yeah, and so but the amount that I have to draw
the face
him
of a punching bag
is like my lord, you know, but he is a plot device and nothing more in my heart and soul. So I can't think about him in headcanon. I can't think about it. He's just
taking the space.
And I'm really done with putting effort into him. I think that's really what it's got to be.
That would make a lot of sense. He's made of fighter material than cardboard. Okay, poster board then. How about that?
No, what's my favorite thing? I love this line from Hypnotized by Set It Off.
Ooh.
It's like, if you didn't get what I said before, there is your see-through and disposable. Yeah, goodbye. You got it. Mars knows it.
God, I love that song.
Tracing paper. That is what he is. No, that song hits so good.
Oh, it's so good. I can't think of a single Set It Off song that misses, honestly.
Oh, so good.
Sticky note? Considering you guys are shipping, I don't trust that. Get that stickiness out of here.
Ew. 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 Dylan's not even here. Ew. What are you doing?
I don't know. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Ew.
I do it to myself partially because I would rather wake up early and not have to drive in traffic for twice as long than sleep in not that amount. Yeah, does that make any sense?
That's valid. And then you can treat yourself to a breakfast out. You can relax in your car.
Whatever. Yeah, nap if I really wanted to. But it's just like, if I leave at just before 6 o'clock, traffic is minimal.
You'll be stuck in god-awful traffic.
But if I leave for 6:30, but then if I wait, I have to leave at like 6:30 to get somewhere that would take me 15 minutes, you know? And it's just like, wow, that's not really sleeping in anymore then.
No, it's really not at that point.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, you have to be at this place at 8. Well, if I leave at 5:55, I can get there in 30 minutes. But if I leave at 7, it might make me take more than an hour. So why risk it? Get better parking. And just you know, sit there.
You just...
Not worth it.
You just do.
The ghost of Dylan future. Yeah, exactly.
I suppose so.
The role of Dylan is also played by chat when Dylan is here, Bass. Don't even.
Yeah, don't act like you guys are so innocent.
Don't act like you guys chillax when Dylan's around.
Don't act like
if
you guys
anything,
are
he
so
riles
innocent.
y'all up.
He really does. Where's the lie? I don't see the lie.
Yep.
I want chocolate after this.
My
Found a whole
goodness.
bag of ungiven Halloween candy. And we are
Whoa.
just raiding it.
Dang. That's a haul.
Yeah. We didn't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, apparently.
you know
so
what I
my folks just had a bag of Halloween candy lying around. I'm like, score! I could use some chocolate this week. Hella reports and, meetings. Yeah. Pass it over.
Mars, do
Yes.
you recall what the number in Cinderella Boy was that you got up to?
I can
I don't want to do it without. I don't want to spoil
pretty
Pastry Puff by asking you any
sure
information.
it was 30-something.
Oh wow! Damn, I forgot how much Cinderella Boy there is.
There's 2 seasons. It's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of binged it because I was kind of dying. I will admit.
Oh snap! I was very close. 32. The end of Beach Boys, if that helps.
You need to. Okay. If you don't want to read Phantom Busters, you need to fucking at least hit the end of season 1 because it's nuts. We're getting nuts.
Okay, I shall. You just finished Beast Boys, Beast Boys. Oh my god.
Boys?
Beach Boys. In my defense, that was an easy slip up.
Beach Boys is
Beach
really
Beast.
good.
It was. It was.
Beach Boys is really good.
Now we have a true enemies to lovers arc.
Oh, just finish the season. Ah! I need Pastry Puff to finish the season so that we can fangirl about the shit. Could have loved it worse. There's definitely could have loved it worse.
Yeah. There's a lot of flubs I could have done for Beach.
Okay, yeah.
It is good fucking food.
Yeah, okay. I'm so glad you agree, Pastry Puff. Because they're, like I said, at the beginning, it's like a little clunky. It's definitely like feeling itself out a little bit. But then, man, does it start hitting.
Then it locks in.
And are we gonna make my Beach Boys for Arboreal? I have to think of a reason to talk about beech trees.
It would have to be in the style of the Saja Boys. I'm just gonna put that out there now. They'd have to be in a Saja Boys pose.
Oh my god. I have a bunch of like scripts done. I already recorded the next video. I just have to do the art for it.
Ooh, nice.
And
looks
put
like
that
that'll be
together
next
again.
week's making time.
Probably. I don't know what I want to draw for it because it's kind of a weird, like,
Topic?
it's more just like it's not about like a specific tree in any way. It's about like it's about conifers period technically, but it's about a lot more than that also. So I'm just not sure.
It's not sexual tension, Bass. It's emotional tension.
I will say, I think that Cinderella Boy has been one of my favorite enemies to lovers. Frickin', why am I blanking on what it is? Iron Widow does a good one, too.
Iron Widow does a really good one. They also... I hear there's more of it in the sequel, Heavenly Tyrant.
Really?
So I'm curious how that goes. Well, the biggest thing I've heard, and this is why I wanted to read it ahead of you, Ori, is one of the things I've heard is basically like, especially with the new guy that showed up at the end of the first book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, from what I've heard by watching the author's channel, she's got to like manipulate him into doing what she wants, like show she can take control and stuff. It's like, you can imagine where that goes.
Yeah.
So consider
My
this
lads.
me previewing it for you.
But my thruple.
Yeah, part of your throuple is
yeah.
currently floating in a healing tank.
Pastry Puff's
so
got it. Pastry Puff's got it. If you eat all the beech trees, so they talk about the disappearance of beech trees. I'd have to. Yeah.
And, well, then we have to wonder where'd all the beech trees go.
I need somebody be on my level with Cinderella Boy. I'm dying. I need to make fan out of it really bad, but I'm dying.
I think Ori feels the way about Cinderella Boy that I feel about Gachi Yakuto, where it's just like, me and my out of control feelings.
It just...
Oh, hella pastry. Hella.
Yeah. However, there are more pressing concerns. The plot. There's a lot of plot pressing concerns.
Like, oh yeah, there's a plot.
I'm trying to remember half of the... Because I think... Yeah, there's a fucking vampire one, which is obviously insane. Honor among thieves, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Requiem of Blood and Moonlight, damn. But Honor Among Thieves, holy fuck.
Damn. Sounds very promising.
Of course, season 1 finale is crazy.
Season 1 finales have to be crazy. You gotta leave them wanting more. Yeah, Pastry, it is literally beach episode, and then... Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean... and then basically everything after season 1 is like, whoa! They gay! Wow! It's lovely, though. They're so adorable. I love them. Yeah, the plot really came crashing down like a truck in Beach Boys. That's why it's so nice. What I like about it is it didn't like, everything solves our problems. It's like, no. No,
they still very much have the problems.
We still got problems.
Which,
and then,
honestly, that's a good type of romance.
No. It's, whoa, they get, no, it's like, okay, this is the ship. And then it's like, oh, this is the ship. And then it's like, oh.
This is the shit.
Like, oh. No, what I really like, and this is being this is being spoiler free, but what I really like that Cinderella Boy does with the romance is that while it feels like it progresses, so it's a slow burn, period, right? Yes, exactly, holy shit. Okay, but it is a slow burn without question.
100%
but it's
agree.
Not an agonizing slow burn in the sense of where it's like, oh my god, like if you just talk to each other, everything would be fine. Like, why they're not just talking to each other is like really good, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes so much sense as to why it's really hard to just come out with it. But they're also like, oh, it's so good. It's just really good. I'm just really happy with it. This is written very well.
I like that eventually Chase got some development, like he got fleshed out for his reasons for wanting to do the things he does. That was needed and appreciated.
But what I also like is that it, like, our perception of Chase evolves, as does, like, the other characters. Yeah, exactly, Pastry Puff, exactly. Happens, yes.
Yeah.
Really good shit, I will say, done very well. But, like, you see Chase as being kind of shallow originally, right? But then so do the other characters, because that's how he comes off, right? So while then we, the readers, get plot and story development, the other characters don't right away. And then it's like, oh my god, like, look at, no, it's great. It's good shit. Such good shit. That's why I need somebody to at least finish season 1. Cause again, damn. And then season 2
try.
has like Is it 2 more? Yeah, it's 2 more big fucking plot reveals. Insanity.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So the end of season 1 does a thing. And then there's 2, and they're not even ends of season 2. Like, we're just in season 2, and we get 2 reveals. Because I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen at the end of the season. Oh shit! No, it does happen. Okay, 1 massive reveal happens at the end of season 1, and I really need y'all to read it. And then addition to that happens later, and then like a final one is like, oh shit! Like I should have seen that coming, but woof. So good.
I will do my best to catch up. No promises this week, because I got slammed with work. But next week is winter break, and the schools are off, so hopefully...
I'm just saying, especially if you don't want to do the... You will finish season 1, Mistress! I'm shaking you! Finish season 1! Please! I died. In the best way. It hit me like a fucking truck in like a fantastic way. In the best way. It fucking flattened
That's what you
me.
want.
I was just like, shit. Oh. And the dialogue that like the lines that it ends on, I was like, fuck. Fuck. Cause it Truck-kun comes out of seemingly nowhere, but they totally lead up to it, right? Like they totally like it makes sense, right? It's not out of left field in like a bad way.
Any good story has to.
But it hits you like Truck-kun just comes around the corner and flattens you, okay? And then the last dialogue words are Truck-kun
Do I at least get
backing
cool powers
back
when
over
I
you.
isekai by Truck-kun?
Oh yeah, season 2 is great. So yeah, season 2, lots of amazing shit. Truck-kun returns though, twice. Once you can kind of dodge a little bit, the other one is like, I should have seen that in my rearview mirror, but I didn't.
These analogies are something else, Ori.
I'm waiting. You gotta fucking read it to find out. Truck-kun to Electric Boogaloo.
To Electric Boogaloo.
Read it, Ellie. It's so good. See, this is why I need to get Constellations up, because then I can force Mars to read it.
You act like I'm not going to read it otherwise.
No, I know. It's more like
reading it.
It's more like a speedy up thing. You know, it's what I had to do with.
I'll be honest. This is how I read webtoon. Is I will get a desire one day.
I know.
Where this is all I want to do today. I am just going to binge 50 chapters, and then I don't touch it for the next 3 months.
I just gotta force you to have that somehow. No. I think what we're actually gonna do, once Constellations is up, I think our best goal would probably be the wheel, and just do a wheel, maybe.
Yeah, that could be really fun.
Just like, so, you know, because we had 2 long lists of shit, right? So just kind of do a wheel. And we should probably have like a wheel of the stuff where we both are caught up and read up on it, so we could talk about it immediately. And then we should have a list of like, once the other person is caught up, we can add this to the wheel.
We'll definitely talk about this, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that you've caught up on Witch Hat, we can hella yap about that.
Oh, yeah.
So I am so down for that, because, oh my gosh. Keyfree, my boy.
Yeah.
You have so much going on. Oh my god, they gave the mentor actual stuff. Like, he's not just a mentor, he has a story.
Yeah, Keyfree's very approaching.
He's got problems.
If I read the, like, cooking stuff, I feel like we're gonna get a little witch hat with key-free shrine like Laios.
That's the other one I still need to read on my shelf is the first entry in the kitchen series. And I maybe it'll be very wholesome. Maybe they'll find a way to sneak some pain in where you least expect it. Apparently that would be Truck-kun 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ouch. I'm ready, though. I'm ready. Give me more of the dads. Give me more Key-free and Ollie, please. Please, please, please.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
thank you. I need it.
I need it. But I'm really happy that it's
I
getting
need
an
the girl
anime.
dads.
I'm really happy it's getting an
I'm
anime.
so happy.
Because I really, really need figures. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest. I listened to the sub, and I like the voice actors they chose.
I need the dub.
I personally think sub of Key-free sounds too young.
Oh.
I'm curious to see who they will pick for the dub. And I'm ready for Key-free to become the next Gojo. I do not doubt that the internet is going to fawn over him and adore him.
But I do think
love
he
him.
hits in a very different way than Gojo hits, though.
He hits in a much different way than Gojo.
I feel like a lot of it is going to be
Gojo's
immediate,
got
like,
his
new
moments of
Gojo,
support,
and then it's going to be like,
then,
oh, no,
like,
this is actually like a good parent.
Key-free is way more involved with his kids
What anime,
than
Bess?
Gojo is.
Yes. No, Key-free is like, for
Key-free
the
is like-
shit that
he
he
is
has
a
to
parent.
put up
He
with
is
and go
doing
through,
the
he is
work.
real dad. Like, he is real
He's
dad.
real dad.
Ugh, so good.
Little guys are the best, Pastry Puff. Little guys are top tier. The boys that eat the shrine indeed. I'm kicking myself because I have 2 more figures on the way. I ordered them for myself for my birthday last year. And then at the end of the month, they're releasing Zonka and Rudo, and I'm just kind of like, my boys! Engine, your figure is cool. I'm sorry, I'm gonna wait till they come out with a better pose. But the Zonka and Rudo ones are very cool. But where the hell am I gonna put them? Yeah, I'm curious, Bass. I want to know. My mom saw my shelf the other day and she's like, do you need another shelf? And I'm like, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not a suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a necessity at this point. Uh-huh.
I got 2 more frames to frame some, stuff. Why is
On
my
the
brain
ceiling so
completely
they
died?
could stare at me. That would be so ominous. I could see posters on the ceiling. How would I mount a figure to the ceiling? Unless it's upside down.
Yeah, which would be kind of weird.
But then I can't admire it as easily. Like, here I could
Exactly.
just turn around, look at my bookcase. I see Vash, I see Wolfwood. I see...
Your ass is actually down here. I
who
think.
else do I see? I see Mustang. I see Itadori. And I'm like, oh, yes,
I can
lovely.
look up and see Celestial, Lu, and Sheng Xiaoshi because they're great.
That's all you need.
And then I turn
God,
around.
If they ever came out with pop-up parades of Lu and Sheng Xiaoshi, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they only have the Nendroids, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm only doing the Nendroids for, like, ride or dies.
If I think the Nendoroids are really cute, or, like, they're a ride and died and the size figure isn't good, like, I can't stand the current size figure for Edward Elric. Why can he not have his shirt and his cool jacket on? I don't understand why we had to have him with his chest exposed. I didn't need that. So I ended up getting the Nendoroid of Edward Elric because, like, well, at least he has his coat and he gets his little alchemical sparkies that I can put on the hands. That's
it's like,
something,
okay.
at least.
I get that sex appeal is a very common way for, you know, things to make money. I get that sex sells.
Hence all the Marcel.
Yeah, I get that sex sells. And fucking Fallon like Jesus, you know.
Well,
Why-
especially after her transformation moment.
I know why there's so much of her, but why is there so much of her? Okay, Jesus.
It's still the best dumb moment.
Yeah. But
Laios is sexy in his own way.
But also I get it. But we can also just be cool too.
Yeah.
Like you can also make
Well,
epic shit. You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing, is they make both for Marcel, but not one can be spared for Laios. And it's so mean.
oh, ooh, I cracked my fingy finally. Yeah, well, they make very sex sells figures of Laios, but we're too far now. We've gone too far.
We've gone to the other end of the bell curve. We need to be
I don't
on
want-
the bell curve. We went too far in the opposite direction.
But I just can't. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't expect. See, it's sad. I feel like okay. I'm curious. Witch Hat comes out as an anime. Do you think we're gonna get more? Keyfree is a major character, but he is not the main character. Okay, he is a
But he
major. I would
has
put him at like
Gojo
Marcel
vibes.
level right now, right? Where he's got a lot involvement in the plot, but he's not the main character, right? And
But he has the advantage of being Tumblr's sexy man.
see, that's what I'm gonna say.
That's
So
the secret sauce.
So
right?
that's the concern I have. Laios, main character of his whole fucking like without question, main fucking character,
It is
man,
his plot.
has like not even half the amount of figures that Marcel has. Okay? However, I'm curious to see if Keyfree, definitely important but secondary character, how many figures is he gonna get? Because I think, if I remember correctly, like Gojo has a fair amount of figures.
I'm actually gonna go to Good Smile and look up how many figures Gojo has. Not Gojo. Okay, let's see. We got one, which is a dual set. He's paired with Geto. We got a sitting one that comes in a group of 4. We got the Nendoroid Surprises. There's the Pop-Up Parade. No, I'm sorry. This is a different one. Luminasta. Okay. Then we have the school version.
Why did I look?
We got this version. That's not a lot. Why? What did you look at?
Well,
What
when
did
I
you
go to
do?
Good Smile, it autofills Dungeon Meshi, and while there's no Laioses,
Oh
there
dear.
is the Nendroid Monster Meals blind box set.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's all fucking Marcel!
Yeah, it's all Marcel, but the box set has the food.
Oh, that's mean.
And so I could get like just the food with the hands. Some of
Ori,
them
I
are
was
kind of
happy
sad
to
looking.
I was happy to take that other Marcel off your hands. I don't need that many Marcels.
Well, no. There's no Marcels. It's just the food. It's just the food.
Oh,
I can buy just the food.
I found it.
I could buy just
my
the
God.
food.
Wow.
So some of them look
These are
really good,
detailed.
and other of them don't look very good. The soup looks great.
Okay, that one's a little lame.
Mandrake looks great. The living armor is fine. The
Living
tart,
Armor gets a pass.
the tart
The
is
tart looks
fantastic. Oh no, I like
Really?
the tart. That
didn't
like
think
the
it had
big
too much
thing,
depth.
not the like the individual is sad, but the like whole thing is nice.
All right. I'll give you that.
I'm mid on the ice cream. I'm upset by the jam.
Oh, I didn't even see the jam yet. Oh, okay. Jam is sad.
I'm very saddened by the jam, and the
The,
dumplings is okay.
The dumplings is just
Nothing
kind of
special.
like
I only
there.
it would be really invested in the soup and the mandrakes. So I can't
Those
justify
Toucan
spending
mandrakes
fucking
are good.
$60 on the box set. And I don't want to
Yeah,
do a
no,
blind
no.
box because I might not get what I want.
Ooh, new Freerin figure. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's expensive. Goodbye.
We do stand big man. Let's go gambling. If I found one in the wild alley, I would purchase it. But I'm not, but you can only order the box set, and I don't like enough of them for me to justify it. You know, if I liked the vast majority of them, but I really only like I would really do it for only the soup. There's a fucking blind box series, and they're only Marcel.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not even the option of getting Laios. They are only... I'm fucking pissed.
They snubbed the main character so
That
hard.
pisses me off. There are 6 blind box only
I'm gonna put
Marcel.
In the couch, because we're talking about it so everyone
Yeah.
can see.
Pissed.
How dare.
Like I'm gonna be completely
cute.
honest.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, it is a very boring blind box. I'm gonna be completely honest. I would have bought the whole set just to get
If
the
there was
Laios,
one Laios.
and make an attempt to resell the rest. But since there's no Laios,
We literally
Why the
could have
fuck-
had a frog
Every
suit
character.
Laios.
no, it literally could have been.
Like-
You could have had Marcel, Laios,
It could have been so easy.
Senshi, Chilchuck, why am I blanking on her
Izutumi.
name? Itsutumi,
Izutumi.
and Fallon. That's 6 fucking characters.
3, 4, 5, 6. Could have been so easy.
Where's that blind box?
that?
I'm actually pissed about that. That is bullshit, in my opinion.
Good luck doing the something pastry.
I am incredibly pissed. I gotta say, I think for every version of Marcel, there should have been a Laios. Like, I'm really gonna pull it here. Why is there not? Why is there not a Tenatol tall? Yeah, I know it's a dress version. Put Laios in a fucking suit. Is it that hard? I bet. I know he looks fucking good. He would
and
look
they
great.
made up the dress for Marcel,
Yeah,
right?
it's not. Yeah, and
Make
Fallon.
up a super Laios.
They're new designs. They're not even from the thing. They're based on certain things. Do it for Laios, right? Why is there this cute, adorable chibi crying Marcel and no Laios option? Obviously, he wouldn't be crying, but something. I don't give a shit. Why is there a blind box of only Marcels? Why is Marcel the one with an additional pop-up? No, not even an additional pop-up parade. Marcel gets a pop-up parade. Why does Laios not get a pop-up parade? Fucking, Marcel gets the 2 separate scale figures. Laios doesn't get 1. Fucking dead. Fucking pissed.
so not fair.
Like, it's just an egregious amount of Marcel compared to main character guy. Like it's one thing
got
if it's a little extra.
2 different student versions? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
She gets a Papa Parade Swatcho. Where's Laios? She gets a fucking Melty Princess Palm-sized Bristol sitting down. In addition to the fucking noodle
very
stopper.
curious. Ori, did you see this Laios plush?
Is it
I know
the-
you have one, but I think this one might be different.
Yeah, I have seen it. It's a puppet.
Oh. Why?
He's a puppet. And I don't like them enough to get a third thing, I have the 2 that I, accepted. They're okay enough, right? But,
If I really wanted it, I would stuff cotton up it and sew it shut.
But,
If
I'm
I
gonna
could.
be honest. if I get another Laios Plus, it has to be, like, insanely good.
Give us your crack speculation, Roval. We are all ears.
I'm so... I like, there is a certain figure that if they don't release with Season 2, I'm gonna be double pissed.
There will be hell to pay.
I'm so pissed about this fucking Marcel.
I just wonder, who do we blame? Do we blame the people making the designs? Do we blame the figure companies? Do we blame Trigger? Who do we need to scream at?
I don't know. I just, like... I understand the idea of Marcel getting more. It's just, like, double. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why is it literally twice
I am witnessing it.
the amount? That's it. It should be just, like, a few more. You know, honestly, I don't think it should be any more at all. But, like, you know, I just think he should have one of every similar version. Where's his scale figure? Why is Marcel why was Marcel not only the only one to get a scale figure, but she gets 2 scale figures? 2?
How dare.
What?
No love for the boy.
No love for the boy. He's too thick,
Season
he
2
can't
will
fit in the
change
box.
things.
Get a bigger box! I'll pay for the bigger box.
I have hope that Season 2
worried about
will
Season
change
2.
things.
I'm worried about Season 2. Because there's a lot of Marcel first. Yeah, he is, Roval.
Yep.
In all
But
but
I also
name.
see a lot of female characters that fall into that category as well, in their respective
I'm gonna
fandoms.
say, my speculation is literally he's a man, and he's not Tumblr sexy man. That's it. I'm gonna say it.
I feel like that's the big thing. He is not traditionally handsome.
But also,
He's not
you
traditionally
just said
handsome
there's
enough
not
to
that many
be a figure.
Gojos. I thought there would have been many more Gojos.
It could be that those are the only ones out. Maybe I could find a list of Gojos. Gojo, JJK, figurines, minus AI. Oh,
Jujutsu
minus
Kaisen.
AL. Yep, that's
Gojo
what I
gets the
wanted.
diorama in a suit figure. He's not in that lookup. No, he gets this one, another one with a group 1. Doesn't seem to be in the
Oh, I see
project.
1, I see 2,
Oh, he's there in the little
3,
cats
4,
there.
5. Oh shit, they gave him one for his purple
Is
ability.
it 2 options? Damn.
These are quite a lot.
Yeah.
See, now I'm in the 10s. I think with Good Smile, it was just the ones they currently have available.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, dude, there's 2 fucking versions. 9, 10,
That had to be a limited edition one.
11, 12. I've counted 12 Gojos.
Oh, don't forget Beach Gojo.
No,
Sit down Beach
yep,
Gojo.
I got sit down regular Gojo with glasses, sit down beach Gojo with glasses, look up Gojo with mask and hair up, look up Gojo without mask and hair down. I'm pissed. How many Yujis? See, now the question is how many Yujis are there?
How many Yujis are there? That's the question.
1,
Did Yuji
2,
get snubbed in his own
that's
series?
1, 2.
1, 2.
I'm not counting
3.
Sukuna. Sukuna does not count as Yuji. 1, 2.
Sukuna is separate. I have a figure that's different
3.
from those, so that counts. 4, 5, 6,
4.
7. Oh wait, that might be the same. That might be a Figma, just in a different pose.
I've only got 4 on where I'm looking.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's the sit down. So 5. Bandai Spirits, that's 6. 7, 8, 9. He's got a decent amount.
I don't want to have to paint my own Laios. I'm gonna be honest.
Get Dylan to do it for you.
Yeah, I don't want him to paint my Laios either.
He'd do a good job.
I just want... there's literally only one that I'm really pissed off about. And there's Marcilla has a scale figure that's called Adding Color to the Dungeon, where she sits down surrounded by all of these monsters and food. Why did not Laios not get that one? That's the one I am absolutely most fucking
Laios
pissed
is
about.
the one who adores the food, not Marcil.
Why is she
He
sitting
should be
there
the one
like
in that scene.
And Roval, I've looked at the Etsy ones, and it's just, they don't hit. I'm gonna be honest.
What was it called?
Laios
Paint
is,
the dungeon.
yeah, adding color to the dungeon or
Oh.
painting it's like,
Found it. I've seen this
Yeah.
one before.
it's like,
Yeah, why the hell is she surrounded by the food?
like,
That's
is it
not her.
expensive as hell? Yes.
That's
Would
not
I
her
have
special interest.
Would I have paid that exorbitant amount of money if it was Laios? 100%.
Yes. Maybe this is the universe saving you money, Ori. They
I
realize
deserve
that
to spend an inordinate amount of
You'd
money
be
on
sad.
my one boy. Okay.
let me
Elves
spend
sell.
money on the hyperfixation. That's all I want.
I just like when he's the fucking main character. Like, I get if I'm fucking like figwitting over here, right? Like, I get if I'm like, if I'm a Chilchuck stan, no offense to Chilchuck, I get
You're screwed.
why he doesn't have a billion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
You get
understand.
an Android and a pop-up and you're happy.
Yeah,
That's it.
I understand.
Maybe a lookup.
But, like, Laios is the main fucking character. I think that's what pisses me off so much. Is that Laios is the main character. And they have snubbed him so hard.
You think Chilchuck has more, Allie?
Chilchuck does not have more. Literally, the only characters that have, like, a bunch of multiples is Laios and Marcil. And I will say Laios is barely second.
So sad. I think Fallon has
His
more
daughter would
figures
have
than
more
him.
figures? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How could you, Ellie? Yeah, I'm just like, I totally get that if you are, like, a fan of, like, one of the side characters, that it's, like, you get one figure and you're happy. Like, I totally understand that, but it pisses me off. This would be like, oh, you know, Naruto has, like, no figures, or Luffy has, like, no figures. Like, obviously the women are gonna have more, but, like, there's not enough.
Like, come on. And Dajimeshi isn't like this niche underground
No.
anime that no one knows of. It was made by Trigger.
On Netflix!
And a lot of people were talking about it. The only thing I could think is they usually do cater to the Japanese market as well. So, like, if there's not demand in Japan, you're not going to see any overseas either.
I guess. I wish the
We
West
need
could,
season 2.
yeah, season 2, please.
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Yeah, no, exactly, Allie. It's like Naruto having 2 and then Sakura having all the figures. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's like, obviously she's gonna have more figures, but it's like, Naruto's gonna have roughly, you know, at least like I said, the groupings, right? There's like, so when you talk about figures, there's like, you know, pop-up parades and prize figures and, you know, and Figmas and Nendroids and scale figures. If Marcil gets one in a category, Laios should also get one in a category. That's all I'm asking for. Marcil has 2 scale figures. Nobody else has a scale figure. So Laios should have 1 scale figure. You know what I'm saying? Marcil has, like, a blind box set. So Laios should have a blind box set. You know, like there has to be... That's all I want. That's all I want.
It could be 4 Marsils and then 1 Fallon and a Laios. Like, I would have paid the $70 to get them all. I'm so serious right now. Good Smile is losing out on my money because they won't fucking rep Laios. Like, I'm not joking. They only rep him in the fucking
We
plushes.
already know you're secretly listening to us. We'll listen to this.
Yeah, listen to this. Internet. I rarely wish to give my money away. I will give it away for one thing. And that's Laios figures. I will say, I do hope there's some really good key freeze, though.
If they make a figure based on that rain scene,
that'd be great.
Just take my money.
Just
take my money. Because they've done scene figures before. Like, you got Freerin with her briefcase walking down the road. You got Gojo with the purple ability. Like, literally just ripped straight from the scene and made into a figure. They could so easily do that with Keyfree.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the autism monster, man.
But I also don't want Coco to get snubbed either, because
I'm gonna be honest.
All the art deserves to have figures.
I don't think Coco's gonna get snubbed. I really would be surprised. I also think
so.
we're gonna have a decent amount of Tetia and Richa and Agot.
Yep.
I think there's gonna be no Rugio.
Custis fans might be sad.
Yeah, no Custis. I don't think we're gonna get any old Rugio. If you know,
we might get one old Rugio if we're lucky.
Like no Easties, no Veldarut. You know, Veldaruit.
Veldarut.
You know, anybody
least
beyond
we'll get
that, I'd
some
be
food.
surprised.
As opposed to none.
But I'm gonna be honest, Coco. Unless you have a really, really cool figure, I'm probably only gonna get a key free.
It would only be Keyfree for me.
I'm
sorry, my shelf is filled with men. Freerin and Marcel are the only exception.
As figures, I don't have a single exception.
Damn.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Pastry.
Hello, Pastry. I was crashing out about the lack of Laios figures and shit. What I really need, Mars, what I really need is I need season 2 to come out, and I need our cafe to fucking do Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah.
And I need to
that would be
spend
nice.
way too fucking much money over there. Like,
I hear that the Blue Lock theme is gonna wrap up at the end of February.
Shit.
So I am keeping an eye out if they're taking any polls for the next theme. I will say,
I don't
if it's
think they'll
Dungeon
take
Meshi,
polls.
We're going. If it's Gachiakuta, we are going.
Of course.
If it's Witch Hat in April, we are going.
Oh, yes. Another one I would definitely go for.
I could also see them doing a throwback to Ori in high school. That would be really easy to do food for.
Oh, that would be so good. Oh, I would
That would be
die.
amazing.
I don't think the animation got any better.
Roval. I gave up in season 1. Like, it was interesting.
I never
and
watched
at first, I was into the gimmick of like, oh, you gotta know the rules to break the rules. And then, I don't know, it got old where it was like, well, now no one's working together. And like, that's the antithesis of a sports anime. I want my team moments.
Yeah.
I think eventually they circled back around to that. But then the team moment was like, just kind of generic. It didn't stand out in a way where it's like, ooh, yes, this is this team's dynamic. Honestly, I get more sports anime vibes from Windbreaker. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm
And then
assuming
the
you're
animation
meaning
fell off and I
football
just never returned.
as in soccer Roval. But Roval, there is a rugby anime.
Is that like the Knights of something?
No, it's called like 42 or something. I tried to watch it. It just didn't grab me enough. You know, it wasn't enough to get me to like make time for it. You know what I'm saying? It's something I think we could have binged. Yeah, soccer. Okay. Saying, that's what I thought you meant, Roval. Saying that, but specifying, but it's set in the UK.
But in the UK.
And then having the little, like, lull guy laugh.
The proper football.
I was like, kind of like are we making a joke, though, maybe?
But it also helped clue us in, so thank you.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Does the rugby team one have British characters? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese thing.
Did they even do a dub for it?
Yeah, I was watching the dub. It has some people we know. I think it has Mob's voice. Not Mob. Mash's voice actor in it. Yeah.
Oh snap! Alex Lee.
Yeah, as like a timid character again.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
But again, it was one of those things where it was like, it was interesting, you know, but it didn't hit me like it was. It's definitely something where it's like if you and I had a ton of time and we were like looking for anime to watch, like we could probably have a nice time, you know, doing like a binge of it. But I don't think I'd get back into watching it beyond that. Mob and Mash are brothers from a different universe.
Some of my favorite fan arts of Mob and Mash as brothers.
I've seen
I might have to write that crossover fic a la Mob Psyche style.
Ooh. I've seen stuff where it's like they have Mash eating the pastry puff and then Laios eating like the jam sandwich, and it's like, I think they'd be friends. And I'm like, yeah.
They would. They're foodies.
The boys.
Cream puff, CREAM, puff.
He's great.
I'm sorry, that lives in my head rent free.
No, he's great. He's great.
I still can't believe I convinced my parents to watch the first season.
Where's season 3?
Their asses off. I am waiting. I need it. Ugh. It's somewhere. It just has to be given to us.
Yeah. You can't just leave us on that. I know. It's coming.
It's gonna happen. I know it was popular enough.
No, it was confirmed. I'm 99% sure season 3 is like confirmed. It's just when.
I mean, hey, if they're taking time in the kitchen to cook,
I know.
and paying
I just
chefs a fair wage and giving them time,
I just want like
I can't complain.
An estimate, like an update. I don't know. I just need something, a little something.
A year, just a year.
Yeah, literally. We're projected for 2027. At least I can be like, okay, here it goes. Like it's happening.
No, you're not allowed to be okay. How dare.
Yeah, I know Link Click is gonna fucking end me.
Oh, I'm going to perish on the spot.
God,
there
I'm
is no
not prepared. See, you know what?
I'm not ready.
Link Click has insane amount of merch for the boys, the main characters. Shaolin gets merch too, but it's very obvious who the main characters are. Being okay is a luxury pay. Is a luxury. Yeah. No, that's the one that's really gonna destroy me.
Yep.
I'll get destroyed by a lot of things, but that one's gonna That one's gonna do it. That one's gonna end it all. And we will have to wait to binge it once more.
Yep. That'll be the biggest pain, is avoiding spoilers for however long it
Hey, you did pretty good last time.
We did. But I was slowly dying because every artist I followed was doing art.
I will say, at least from what I've seen of the Link Click fandom, it doesn't seem like when I look at fan art that I'm explicitly like, oh, that's a spoiler. A lot of it's like vibes. Does that make sense? You know,
Yeah,
a lot of it is very like, oh, the spoiler is angst. Okay. You know, like, oh, the spoilers, these characters have angst.
Well, a lot of it could be like, ooh, moment.
Yeah. It's not
Like,
really like, oh shit, he died. You know, I don't know.
A lot of the fan art I was getting was like, especially of Brighton arc, was like spoilers to the new characters we hadn't seen, but then also the photo day one where they're picking each other up and like being really
Gay.
cute before they punch you in the gut.
Yeah.
So
It was
like,
a little
ooh,
reprieve.
is this your imagination or is this like canon?
Yeah.
And then it was canon.
But I think that's like I'm okay with spoilers in that way, because it's very much like I still don't know what's gonna happen, right? I don't know who the villain is or the result or anything.
But then somebody draws a dead Shang-Chi and you're like, fuck!
Well, you're like, is that real or fake? I don't know. Is that real or real?
What timeline are we in?
Yeah, exactly, Allie. Exactly. And I think spoilers like that are the perfect kind, in my opinion. Where it's like, oh shit, why are we drawing this whatever? And then it could be anything. Or really, when it is, like I said, with Link Click, I really like that it's a lot of the vibes. Where it really is, it's like, I don't know what's real or not. Like, I don't know what is vibes and what is canon. You know, like, I don't know what you're, like, extrapolating and what happened. You know, like, And the only way to know is to find out. Is to watch. But I definitely wasn't looking for spoilers or anything. I don't remember getting too spoilered overall. I think I managed pretty well. All right, but it's that.
It is 11.
It's 11.
'Tis that time.
And I must get up early. So
Yes.
thank
Are we
you all for
rating
coming.
anybody tonight,
No,
Ori?
I'm just dipping. I can't hang around,
All right.
and I feel bad about
Fair.
going and dipping.
No worries.
So,
But thank you all for joining us tonight. We got some comic talk. We got some Ace Attorney.
We did.
We got some fandom talk. Oh, what a great night.
Indeed.
And hopefully for those of you that had a rough Tuesday, it is now a little less that.
Yes. Have a good night's sleep. Have a good time zone. And we'll see you all Thursday.
Thursday.
Good night.
Yes. Happy hump day.